Hello, hello, hello. Welcome so very much to this week's episode of Ink of Fate. I am your Dungeon Master, KJ Potiff, and when a cold wind blows, it chills you to the bone. Let's, no?
Yes.
Hope at least some people remember that one. Now it's gonna be stuck in your head forever.
Forever.
Let's meet our fabulous cast of players for tonight. So when I call your name, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and who you look like in the game currently. Let's start with Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna. I play Odrune, the somewhat bewildered, very bewildered actually right now. Uh, Not barbarian, because at the moment I am currently in Cull's body, so I'm a bewildered grim fighter.
Nick.
Hi, my name is Nick, and I play Cull, the Tuss wizard cleric. Maybe cleric. The tattoos are there. Don't have the weird voice yet. We'll see.
Only one voice in the head for
Only
now.
Yeah,
weird
just one.
voice.
Just one for now.
Well, technically you got two. You got Senric too, but
Right. Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I play Ada, who is inhabiting Hap, the Beastborn Warlock. And suddenly she feels very sprightly. And fun fact, squirrels, the largest species, which is China's red and white giant flying squirrel, is 7 times larger than the smallest species, the 5-inch African pygmy squirrel. That was a new one.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
that
it
is
was.
so many times bigger.
I will cross it off my list because it was there.
Of course it was.
Thank you for the fun fact. And Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I am playing Hap. I'm still a warlock, but I am now a happy little squirrel inhabiting my little, very strong tree body, aka I look like Odrune. But I'm just a squirrel in a tree. Don't mind me.
Don't mind you at all. You're absolutely up to zero mischief, and nothing bad is going to happen if you are left to your own
Absolutely.
devices with the mental stats of a warlock in the body of a barbarian.
Nothing can go wrong.
We-
In fact,
Nothing can go
everything's going
wrong.
right now.
the
All right,
reverse of
so-
that is a fighter in a wizard's body.
Yeah.
I'll protect you.
So
Just stay behind me.
before we get back to our freaky fragadog shenanigans, let's reestablish the base realities of the setting in which we are playing. Our story, Ink of Fate, is somewhat loosely based on the Arcanum Worlds module, Raiders of the Serpent Sea. It's a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition module with. As we gradually transition to 2024 rules, we're getting there. There's a lot to pick up on. Still figuring out grappling. um, so this story takes place in a world called Grimnir. Grimnir is inspired by Viking culture, Norse mythology, though is not necessarily historically accurate. Please do not hold us to that. Everybody is part of various raiding clans that all invade and compete with each other for competing to ascend to the halls of the slain and earn honor and glory. Everybody, when they come of age, acquires runic tattoos, usually on their wrist, that are meant to guide them on their path towards their fate and their destiny. Everybody worships the gods of the Stone Court, for the most part, with very few exceptions. There's a very active history of the pantheon there and how they came to Grimnir and how Grimnir came to be, including the Loknir the Betrayer shenanigans, all that good stuff. That has absolutely no relevance on the doings of today. Grimnir is currently in its 3rd straight year of winter due to unknown causes. And the heroes are apparently much more closely related to that than they thought they could possibly be. So the heroes have a lot going on. They thought they had enough going on when, at the gathering, the gathering of clans, where all the ships, all the delegations form this fleet that makes a giant floating city called Drifthall. At Drifthall, a spotlight quite literally fell on the party as when the Volve, the seers trusted by all the clans, asked the Stone Court, how can we stop the long winter? The answer they got was Ragnarok is coming, and these four marked individuals are kind of in the middle of it. um, Meant to lead the charge. So, a lot of attention on them. And they were going to spend today just focusing on forging relationships with the clan leaders, meeting the ones they hadn't met yet. But they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Or they certainly didn't feel like themselves when they woke up. We have a very much Freaky Friday situation going on. Everybody is in the wrong body. On the map screen, we'll make sure we have the visual aid always showing so that you can see like who's in which body and who's talking and who's actually doing things, because it gets very confusing very quickly. Um, so they all woke up in the wrong body, and also very importantly, their mentor Hrolf currently lies unconscious and unmoving, seemingly afflicted by the same thing that affected the rest of the party. They determined that they need to find effigies of themselves, little knitted dolls that depict each one of them. They need to find all 5 of these, the 4 party members plus Hrolfs, and destroy them all at the same time while they are all in close proximity to them. And they know that if they don't do it in that manner, the consequences could be dire. Somebody's soul could be forever lost. So, and they only have 12 hours to do it. Now, in the probably about 2 hours that have elapsed, they've managed to find 2 of the effigies. You found Hrolf's doll, and you found,
Mine.
was it Odrun's doll? So you still need to find, Hap, Ada, and Cull, your effigies. So,
That we
when
know
we
of.
last, yeah. um, So, you are still expected to meet with as many clan leaders as possible. There's a lot of expectations around that. Your effigies could be anywhere in Drifthall. The Wicker priest that created them seems to have just let people pick them up and hide them as part of some type of game. You're not sure what that part's all about. But they seem to have no malicious intent, at least, in their contributions in this. And your latest, I believe, right where we left off was you went to Athel's, the head of the War Clan, to see if you can enlist her and the help of her wolves in finding the rest of the effigies. So, any questions or anything I missed before we kick off here?
Nope.
Okay. So, I need waves, otherwise I can't tell we're on a big floating city. Like, how are we supposed to tell? So Athel's heard, I believe it was Cull in Ada's body with the frantic, like, blurted out explanation of everybody's in the wrong body, we need help finding, putting a stop to it. And I believe you had just gotten her up to speed on the situation, that there are dolls of all of you have 12 hours to sort this out. Okay.
Yes.
Indeed.
Now, before
And
we
very
hear what
importantly,
she
I'm
has to
making
say,
sure my body is being eaten by a wolf.
Yeah, before we get back to her, I do want to kind of check in on the mental state of each of the characters. So, where is everybody at, kind of like physically and mentally at this point in the body swap and all of that?
Well, considering I have my mental abilities and enhanced physical abilities, I'm looking great. Except for the fact that we're not surrounded by wolves, and my poor body here does not have my common sense in it to stay away from obvious predators, like every good squirrel should.
Of course.
I am ready to go face the day here. As soon as I get away from the wolves.
Odrune keeps manhandling me because I want to go talk to Athel, so that's fun. Um,
And I have the strength to do it!
I think generally Ada's feeling very fidgety because she's just like she's just feeling very fidgety in this body and is like her mental state is just going really, really, really quickly, which is normal, but it's like combining that with the fidgetiness, I think she just feels a little like frenetic.
Okay.
Not having a good. Cola's not having a good time. The chronic pain is one thing, and then kind of lost all the physical stats, and that was what he really had going for him. He's a little stressed, I would say. A little freaked out, very tense, you could tell. But it is weird to have the part of the hand that you lost back. So he's like kind of can't stop himself from like clenching and unclenching it. So a little all over the place.
Odrune fucking hates this. Like, the whole like, we feel digestion, we have to breathe, like, what happens if we get pushed overboard? Does Cull breathe differently underwater? Like, is there something special? Like, what is this? Joints? Like, blood flow? Literally
Food.
a food.
Is Odrune hearing a heartbeat for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Odrune is like, what the fuck is this rushing in my ears?
You're not hearing the
like,
creaking of.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what is this nonsense? And oh my god, you poor things that have to deal with this all day, every day for your entire lives. Like, you have to consistently refuel, you have to sleep, you have to breathe. Like, what the hell? This sucks.
And on that note, I'd like to point out how naked Odrune is, without any fur.
Ada.
Odrune is not naked.
Ada?
We are fully clothed. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Without fur.
No, you feel naked.
Ada? Not
I
Odrune?
don't know what's happening.
Well, being furless is definitely a sensation.
It's a sensation,
Okay,
that's for
so
I'm a tree.
so everybody's kind of all over the place, all over the spectrum of reactions and feelings at the moment. Just to get us back to that silly mindset of like where we left off.
sure. Sucks.
I feel very in tune
Okay.
with my magic all of a sudden. My tree.
So to recap, somebody made dolls of each of you, just whipped them together overnight, and as a game scattered them about Drifthall, and now you have to find them or you're gonna die?
Yeah.
So the whole game piece of this is definitely some bullshit, first of all. But that's what the Wicca who made the dolls thinks it is, and I feel like he was under some sort of spell or something, because someone who ever put this fucking game together is really good at magic. So, that's great.
Real quick, has Athos ever met Hap?
I don't think so.
Yeah. What?
Wait, no, Apple
yeah.
met Hap after we came back.
You wouldn't let me get hurt so that I could break your stupid contract that one time. You
was
refused
after
to let
we
me get
came
hurt.
back.
I was there in the fight.
It was
I was
after we
ready
came
to
back.
take one for the team.
Okay.
and
And
everything, and
now
you were like, no, and I'm still pissed about
yes,
that. To this day,
Apples
I couldn't
was
break
I'm
that stupid
Apples
contract.
sorry.
was Hap.
I didn't want to die from a blood oath or something.
I was trying to prevent that. You should be sorry. You didn't let me save
Okay.
you from your stupid blood oath. Anyway, moving on. This is why
Yeah.
I'm holding my
Athel's,
body, because the common sense has clearly come with me to this body.
Athel's
Just
at the
saying.
very least looks just right off the bat uneasy just looking at all of you. It's like, wow, the squirrel is really chatty and like open and talking to me. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
that is the
unusual.
difference.
Um
That would
I'm
be a
me.
difference.
I'm Cole. I'm them. Hap is pointing at Ada. Ada's body.
what?
Did you just say I'm
Exactly.
Cull?
I don't know.
I think I'm Cull. I'm pretty sure. As Odrun takes another bite of some
Okay.
food that they stole somewhere along the way.
Yeah. I am still kind of in the back, being like, we can leave at any point. Like, let's hurry this along. That's the energy I'm putting out into the world. I'm also considering what would happen if, for some reason, we did get into a fight and I did end up taking out this lady. Is that a bad thing? I'm still trying to think about that in my
Yes.
head.
About those wolves.
All right. Yeah. Let me send one of my handlers and their wolf with you. They're our best tracker. Um,
Thank you for that.
uh,
Is your wolf allowed off this ship?
no,
The wolf is not allowed off the ship? See, I was worried about that. Your wolf probably have
no,
a
the
bad rap
wolves stay
around
with
here,
their
I imagine.
handlers. Everyone is bonded to as a pair.
Yeah, but I'm sure you make the other clans nervous with those things.
Oh, Hap.
I think that's part of the point of them, Hap.
See, you're finally getting it.
You see a taller, kind of gangly looking war raider. It's like, this is Frode. He and his wolf will be able to assist you as best they can.
Thank you.
If you can give
Thank
them
you.
the scent you need,
Yes.
yeah, they will assist.
Hold up the
Give me the
effigies.
effigy.
Yep. The wolf kind of like just snuffles at them and seems to have picked up on something and starts trotting along. Um, so they start guiding you across more of the ships, definitely through some of the more crowded parts of the ship. Um, let's see, what route do they take you on? It looks like they're about to take you like right back to the marketplace where you were earlier. But then they kind of like hang right into a very large ham skip barge. And you get inside and looks like it looks like every mead hall you have ever visited um, in any town you've ever been to. Um, the inside is bustling. There's drinks being poured. There's servers bringing food to tables. There's people having competitions. On the walkway that kind of leads onto the ship, though, you see. One sec, I have to get the right. All the notes for this place are like so scattered around, so sometimes it takes me a minute to go like, wait, where was this again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, first off, right outside the mead hall, you run into Fearcat, the dragonborn seer guard. Um, she's like, I am here to offer my assistance. At the Wolves' behest, they seem to be under the impression that it will be weal more than woe if I accompany you to provide political context?
That'd be great.
Be here.
Thank you. Whale is
Thank
great.
Did you
you.
just assume we would be at a meat hall?
I have been tracking
Whale
you
and
down.
Oh, well, welcome to the party. We're making
How
our
have you
way
been
around.
tracking us down?
Yep.
Can you smell us?
Hap, that's rude.
Is it? You don't smell, I just found out. This is kind of weird. Maybe other people can't smell. Can you smell?
can I
I
smell
taste
better?
a few scents on the air. Anyway,
Oh, you taste? What's that like? I can't taste.
the wolf
Can't
seems to be
taste
leading you
either.
into the mead hall.
I'm sorry, Fear Cat. It's a bad day.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Hello.
I
Yeah,
can't
when you
taste anything.
No,
Okay.
no, you can't, but I can.
And you're telling me that you, Fear Cat, can taste smells?
yes,
Man, I should have.
it's a reptile
Adora needs a
thing.
different body,
Um,
maybe. Can you smell smells too? Can you smell and taste smells?
Oh no.
You keep asking this as you get into the mead hall. Um, so this seems to be the Tavar mead hall. Um, so hosted by the Tavar clan who worship the twins. But the main thing that happens as you come in is there's a little bit of some kind of scuffle on the upper balcony. There's a short but solidly built man who kind of shoves another person who seems to be like a bit of a taller woman, and they're like exchanging heated words of some kind. From what you could tell, it looks like the woman is wearing the white leathers that are usually worn by the Naddle clan, and the man who has several of his like buddies behind him, they all look Tavar. Um, and before anyone else is able to really do much, the woman lunges at him, grabs the front of, or no, sorry, she has a bone white staff, a whalebone staff. She like swipes his feet, and kind of topples him out the window. And you hear a splash outside. Um, and she like immediately sits back down to drink. Um, Fearcat leans over to you, and you see most people just going like skull, like applauding or cheering or like enjoying the spectacle. Fearcat is like, "Ah, too much fighting. The clans must not be separating at this juncture. I worry there will be further conflict."
Does that count as fight? That's normal.
I don't know. That seemed like a great bonding experience to me. Look at how we all came together for that great move she just did.
I mean, honestly, she's got another clan cheering her on against her own clan member, so I'm not sure there's that much division.
We could be friends with her. She seems cool.
She does.
She doesn't.
No.
Yes. Me, not knowing my own strength, I'm just gonna slap Fear Cat in the back and just be like, "This is a great idea to bond. We should have some sort of competition."
I'm not sure what it is, but there seems to have been heightened tensions between the Natal and the Tavar.
Ah, well, sure it's not as bad as that other clan that wants to kill everybody.
Is that
And the other clan with
Well,
the.
is that normal, or is that just something you've noticed this time?
I mean, alliances come and go, sentiments and moods shift. Uh, it does seem to be a bit tenser this year.
Well, isn't the Natal hosting everyone, and the Tavar is responsible for a lot of the food production? Couldn't that be why? Because aren't there issues with the harvest and all that?
It could be. I'm not entirely sure of the full context. The wolf actually seems to be zigzagging between a lot of the tables, and actually is heading towards an exit, which
Ow.
leads to the next. Although, Odrun, you notice everything smells delicious, and your stomach growls a little bit. but the wolf does seem to be leading you to the next hemp skip, which seems to be like the Tavar stronghold.
Oh, good.
Well,
Adrian
that's
definitely picks up
disappointing.
a little bit of food.
Cole's kind of on a mission right now. Right behind that wolf.
Just runs over to the bar, just grabs like little finger foods or pays for it or whatever, and then just kind of nom nom nom, peanuts or something.
Sure, we can't hang out here for a while. There's so many things I could do here.
That's
Remembering
fine.
Yeah,
that
we
one
Of
time we had a
course.
drinking competition. Ow.
Well, if
You're
we
the
find
only
the
one happy
effigies,
with this whole situation.
if we find the
I
effigies
mean, I
first,
miss having fur.
if we find the effigies
You're not
first,
taking
then
advantage
if
of
we
it.
have extra time, we can come back.
Perfect. Great. Effigies.
Because this whole
Wouldn't
thing
it be
is
better if we
Skull is
split up
unwell.
to look for them? Has a Karn checked in at all? Having found anything recently? Just by the way.
Where do you leave a Karn, or was a Karn just generally
A
searching?
Karn is basically doing what this wolf is doing, but in a sprite's body, invisibly, and with flying ability. So like, pros and cons here. Pros and cons. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm basically like, all right, Khan, go out, try to track down these things, report back, keep me updated.
Okay,
So Karn could be like
we'll do a
flying
perception
overhead and
check
just being like sending
after.
a message as they keep going. For all I know.
Okay. Yeah, we'll resolve a perception check after we do the Tavarhiam skip. Um. Okay, so you all go into the Tavar barge. There's like a sheep's head mounted above the entrance, with and there's like lots of yellow banners, um, all depicting the same like sheep's head motif. There's warriors flanking the doorways, but they're kind of just like passing around horns of mead with each other. They easily let you pass. So the inner chamber it smells very like earthy and wholesome. Um, like it smells like a cooking fire burning. Um, there's a long table, and at the head of it, most of the table is empty except for there's a woman there. Wait, I have a. It's not official art, but I need all the clan leaders to have some kind of illustrative
Oh, she's
something.
cute.
So
She's
you see a
cute.
woman seated at the head of the table, kind of slender. She has like leather leggings, leather tunic, a yellow cloak. Um, on the table in front of her, there's a huge hammer, like the size of a person, just kind of lying across it. And behind her shoulder, standing there, is a man wearing black leather and a black cloth hood over his face, just kind of standing sentry. But he doesn't look like the other guards do. The other guards look much more casual. This guy looks like really, really rigid. The only other people that seem to be in this area, at the opposite end of the table, are like two twin girls who look about like 10 years old. Fearcat leans over and goes, "That is Berghild the Brave, current lineal of the Tavar clan."
Now, quick question: don't the Tavar normally have twins? Did something happen to her sibling?
Didn't her twin die?
Saying this
Her
quietly,
brother
of course.
Torkel passed. Her brother Torkel passed. The man behind her is her shadow twin. He uh, functions as her twin for ceremonial purposes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess we should say hi since we're here. Ah, sorry, my cats just started to fight.
As we came in, I would have cast Detect Magic too, because I just want to see what kind of magic they got.
Okay.
What's the wolf doing? Did they just like walk straight over somewhere?
Um,
You can do detect magic first. I just
okay, so yeah, let me resolve a couple things. So detect magic goes up. Um, let's see. The giant hammer registers as magical in the same way that the Odrun and Cole's weapons register as magical, same kind of magic. Beyond that, you don't get any other pings, but the wolf does seem to have found a spot under the table right by where the 10-year-old girls are.
Good.
It's kind of like tucked into the structure of the table. So this one has teal skin with yellow markings and like little fins, and has this like super elegant dress on it.
Nice.
Of course it does.
But these absolutely badass looking scimitars with it, made of like little bits of like string and what looks like maybe wire of some kind. But very well made, well crafted. They put some fun little embellishments and details on it. But as you approach the table, first off, Berghild doesn't seem to be super concerned about the wolf going near the children. She seems pretty chill about that. But she
Concerned
looks
about the
up
wolf
at-
going to the children. What?
Well, it's like a, you know, it's like a dog-sized wolf. It's not. This one's not fully grown.
Oh, it's just a weird
And-
dog to them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're supposed to be not like dogs at all. These are
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, no, you can certainly make a note of it, like, oh, that's unusual, because like these are very much vicious predators.
Wait, are they
but,
unusually calm around this wolf? Are they secretly friends with the war clan? I would like to do insight check on these people.
We're friends with the
Inside
War
check.
Clan.
I'm not.
Nobody's even
I
opened
still
their
think-
mouths, but go ahead and do an insight check.
Oh.
It's more about their familiarity. You know what? Let's add Frode to this whole thing. Frode seemed very like, whatever. Let's just go into the Devar as if there's gonna be no problem at all with a warrior and their wolf going into this clan. I don't have good insight, but I am. Oh, hey! I am very suspicious. 18. I would like to know why they're so comfortable with each other, especially around children. This is a war animal.
You notice that one of the girls is like, "Whoa, it's like the ones we saw yesterday. It's so cool!" Like, so they just seem to be geeking out about it and like, "Oh, it's so fluffy."
No one has common sense.
So-
No one has common sense. I guess they're children. Can't progress children. But
Is this
Yeah,
your inner monologue?
this is my inner monologue. This is very much my inner monologue being like, okay, I can't believe children because they're children, but the parents just letting this happen. I mean, this creature is made for killing things.
Odrun is walking very stiffly and like looks very like unnerved.
Well, my deception is better than that, but my inner monologue is very loud. My face is not happy looking. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
but
that.
you're in a very different body than what you're used to.
Yeah, you see Odrun's
Takes a
eyes
lot
just darting
more
around and
effort to
everything.
move this thing.
Okay. What about Frode and Bergil? Like, are they like familiar with each other or something? Like, are they all just like, yes, Devar and the War Clan clearly hang out all the time? I heard there was tension, and yet there doesn't seem any tension in this room. Suspicious.
Hello.
As people, they don't seem particularly like on familiar terms or anything like that. You get the sense that Berghild is just generally chill about a lot of things and just generally welcoming.
That's
Great.
weird because clearly her clan members like to start fights, so this is still suspicious. I could still make
All
this
raiders
suspicious.
like to start.
So we got the effigy.
I don't know.
right?
Bergcat was upset by
Um,
it.
You want to start a fight.
Berghild,
Yeah, because the War Clan is weird. Also, yes, of course I want to
Squirrel
start a
Ada
fight.
goes,
I'm not the one.
Hello.
Mhm.
yeah, Berghild gestures you to approach, and she's like, welcome, heroes of Fae. Good to see all of you. Most auspicious meeting.
Did my insight check
Nice
pick
to
up
meet you
if they're already
too.
drunk or not?
Is this wait a second? Is this
She's
where
not
Aaron
drunk.
comes from? Does
Okay.
Aaron come from
Yeah, I
Tavar?
assume so.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Aaron's
I
Tavar.
thought that was just an
There
Aaron
it
thing.
is.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, you realize,
I'm
oh my
happy.
gosh, there's an entire clan. You realize that's how the kids were talking?
I've been
You think that maybe Tiff and Tav might also have spent time in Tavar settlements?
Oh my god, while all this is going on and I'm totally in shock, I'm gonna go over to the kids and kind of nudge that wolf away from the kids as I get closer to look at this doll. Yes, weird wolf thing. Away from the kids, away from the kids. Kids.
Make an animal handling check.
Yeah,
She
well,
gets
Mental
to
if the
stat,
animal
so you can
handling
just roll
check.
yours.
I feel like
It's
it should
gonna-
be
well,
a
it's wisdom,
disadvantage
so it's
because the wolf
mine.
can sense how on edge you are.
The thing is, if the animal handling goes poorly, I will now use my new strength to physically remove this creature. So let's not get too crazy
Maybe
here.
somebody else could help.
14.
14. Yeah, the wolf seems to have no problem, especially like once you acquire the effigy. Like it's found its target, it's getting its treat from Frode. So like,
All right, do I have anything in my
Doug, you do a
pockets to
good job.
give these kids?
Girl, it's not a great way to challenge a dog when you're a stick person. You just look like a giant
Don't
toy.
test. Yeah, well, it's better than looking like a meal. This is a little bit of a
It's
step
the
up
same
in my fight
thing.
against these predator animals. So
Ada's
Hi.
petting the wolf and saying, "Good job."
I will have words with you later, and it's gonna be against your will as I pick you up and throw you over my shoulder here in a second as I am sort of distracted by children. Okay, children, let me see if I can find little baubles here. If I give you some money, would you like to go buy some candy or something? Is that a thing you can do here at Drifthall? I'm about to like try to
I
find
think-
candy or something.
Tull
Yeah.
just really awkwardly waves, and he's like, "Hello."
Hello, Furkilt. I think we must have at least one of our crew member. We've heard that wilting speech before.
You know- You know
Have you heard of
Aaron?
it?
He's great.
Saber-tooth tiger tattoo.
Oh, Aaron, yeah, Aaron. What a chill guy. You know, I'm so glad he found such a good group to chill with. Yeah.
loved him.
How
He's
can I
just
help all of
wonderful.
you?
It's chill. Everything's very
We're all
chill.
real
Hi.
chill.
Well, we came over just to see, kind of what the state of things are going on. We heard that there's a little extra tension going on between you and the Nahal clan.
Oh yeah, bruh. It's like real gnarly. I can't even.
Why is it not?
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
man.
So go ahead and have a seat, all of you. Have you had some mead? Let me get you some.
Ada's kicking her
So-
feet and Hab's body on the bench.
Yeah, I'm
she
sitting
pours
next
you all
to
a
my
drink and she
body and
starts
making sure the
explaining.
wolf stays away.
Odrin's excited to actually have a drink that doesn't like drain out through their boots.
This mead is especially delicious. This is mead of the twins. Specialty of the Tavar clan. So very strong, very rich, very flavorful. Not massive quantities of it, but it's a delightful treat. So she starts explaining, okay, so it all started about 3 months ago. Is when I lost my brother, yo. Okay, so what happened was my
R.I.P.
brother Torkel. Okay, yeah, R.I.P. brah. My twin brother Torkel, my co-Linyal, my bro, he was just raiding and managed to find this Bander Merkenskip. If you haven't seen a Merkenskip, it's like a Bander ship with like way too many sails and like way too extra. Anyway, so Torkel was raiding the ship and looting and getting all this stuff like you do. And then this
As you do.
Naddle ship just shows up out of like nowhere and it's like, hey, we want some of that loot too, bruh. And it's like, what? No, we looted this. We found this. This is our raid. We get the loot. And they're like, I'll duel you for it. And so my brother's all like, bet. And the Naddle send their guy who is like Andvari's brother. Like
Anvari?
was it was it Anvari or Anvari's brother? I can't remember. One sec, she has to remember. Okay, yeah. So Anvar's brother, right? Because like he died. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Anvari's brother. So Anvari is one of the advisors in the Nato clan. He really helps out Linyal Longspear with like a lot of stuff. He's like super high up and legit in the Nato clan. So this is like Anvari's brother. Okay. So Anvari's brother is like, give us the loot, I'll duel you for it. And my brother's like, sure. And so they duel, and my brother totally kicks his butt. Okay, so he like totally kills Anvar's brother. But then, so like we got the loot, super, fantastic, bodacious. But then, like literally the next day, my brother's all like, I feel so bad, I feel like crap. And he just starts like withering away rapidly. He was like so super sick. He like died before we even left for the gathering. And so like
Poison.
now there's like well, see, that's what I don't know, cause now there's this rumor going around that like Anvari's brother used like a poison weapon during the challenge, which is like a total mark of shame and might like lower the status of the Nato clan if it's true. But like there's also people saying that like it's a shame on my brother Torkel because like now he's going to the underworld and can't ascend to the halls of the slain because he didn't die in battle and he died dishonorably or something. And it's just like a lot of nonsense going around. And like if the Natal are like going around like poisoning people, then we cannot be chill. We cannot sit down with people who are so not cool about things.
Yeah, that is so not cool.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense why you'd be a little frustrated. If you want, we can talk to them.
That would help a lot, you know, cause it's real. They don't really want to talk to me that much. But if I can
No,
like
I
get
get
some
it.
evidence or answers, you
Yeah,
know, cause like it's a
yeah.
real big deal. It's a
course.
sensitive, it's a family thing, and like it's
Yeah,
real
personal.
personal to me, you know.
Mhm.
Of
Yeah.
course. So speaking of family and things that aren't chill, so have you heard about what happened to the Orn clan?
Oh yeah, bruh,
Bro.
bruh.
Yeah.
Um.
We were there.
Oh
And
yeah.
Odrun here, I'm gesturing to Hap in Odrun's body, um, is of the Orn clan. And so, of course, they lost all of their kin. And we have evidence that the Looting clan was involved. And so we are hoping to present that at the gathering and are looking for support in that endeavor.
Well, I mean, I totally base things on evidence, bruh. So like whatever evidence you got, like the more witnesses, the more like authentic evidence you got, then the more likely I am to support you. If they prove that they weren't involved, that it wasn't their fault, I'll listen to that. But like I want to get all the info before making a judgment, but I will give it its fair time. I will support you like getting your fair say.
Um, the
I
reason we
appreciate
also
that.
kind of ask, speaking of, is the the rest of the Orn clan that was there when all of this happened hasn't arrived yet, and they're minimum 2 days out. So we may have to stall for some time, and we wondered if you might possibly at least be willing to listen to us stalling.
Oh, and of course,
Oh, hi, Notorious Navy. We're dealing with negotiating with clan leaders while everybody's body swapped with each other. Roll persuasion. Sorry, Ada, go ahead.
can I help by saying something? And of course, in the meantime, we will happily support you in trying to find all of the evidence that you can in your brother's unfortunate demise.
Roll with advantage.
Well, I definitely can.
Just go for it. Maybe.
Never.
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
You're
Didn't
better on your own.
Man, y'all, I can see why the four of you were given such gracious attention from the Stone Court. I can see why Nark and Eden would really want to chill with y'all. Because you all just seem like so chill and like you really listen, you know? So I appreciate your compassion for our clan and just like respecting our traditions. And you just seem like chill to drink with, you know? Like I can share a meat horn with you. So, you know what? If you find out uh, what all went down with Torkel and Amvari's brother and whether there was poison involved or not, then I will for sure make sure that like that I let them know that I want to wait and listen to make sure that we hear all the evidence that you can get all your witnesses in.
Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate that. It's very kind of you.
Now,
And
just so we know what you've already discovered, so we're just not doing the same investigation I'm sure you've already started. Did you determine what the most likely poison would have been to cause your brother to have that kind of withering away sickness?
You
It
know,
might
I
help us
wish
know
I
what to
did,
look
bruh.
for.
I wish I did, bruh, but like, poison is just not a thing that we do, you know? So, like, we don't have anybody who has any kind of expertise or knowledge of, like, the varieties that are available. But
Alright.
that's a real good question, cause yeah, like, different kinds of poison would mean different things, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who might have knowledge about poison other than the poisoner themselves?
I can't think of anyone, but I'll let you know if I find somebody who does.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
We'll just keep in mind what that poison did. Maybe we'll. Have you gone to the Volve about this? They seem to know a lot. Maybe. Sometimes
Well, I mean,
they don't want to share.
we're trying to resolve things, you know, like discreetly. I don't wanna make a big spectacle of things. I don't
Yeah,
wanna be the one who brings the drama. You know, I
no, I
wanna
totally
wanna
get it,
keep it
dude.
chill.
suppose.
Just
Would I
completely chillaxed.
I love that Cole
This
is just
is.
like slipping right into
I'm
that.
about to say,
Mhm.
like, this is not
Call is
Cole's
a
body that's
master
doing
at
this,
code
and it's like.
switching.
Whatever it takes to get out of this body as quick as he can.
Oh, I don't want to do it quick.
That's so sad.
Um. Anyway,
I'm
okay, cool,
Can
cool, cool,
Ada
cool,
roll
cool.
a medicine check to see if like anything about how Berghild describes what happened like pings some kind of knowledge of it? Could have been this plant or
Can I try to
something.
help?
Um.
Because I can do the
I'm not
herbalism
any
kit.
help with them.
Oh wait, I think there
Ooh.
might be a thing you can do with herbalism kits. Maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, even
If you could
better.
make poison for us, I know
Yeah.
somebody who would really benefit from
I
that.
mean, I've got the herbalism kit that I can make. That much I
Roll
know.
chaos.
So
Oh, that is a poisoner's kit.
Cole can't, but this
Herbalism
is
kit.
kind of more mental,
Identify a
right?
plant. Okay, you can identify a plant, so that is a thing you could do with an herbalism kit. Um,
Does that include
yeah, I think
plants
there's
that
like,
cause toxic symptoms, like poisonous plants?
yes.
Aye.
Um, let's see. Uh, oh, who swapped with who? Let's get it back on the screen real quick,
Oh
just so
yeah,
that we
sure.
can make sure everybody's able to see. So,
I'm a tree.
My favorite thing is
Odrun is
everyone's
in
voices
Cull's
the
body.
wrong body.
I am green.
Yeah, Odrun's in Cull's body. Ada is in Hap's body. Hap is in Odrun's body, and Cull is in Ada's body. So the little icons are who they really are, and the big icons are whose body they're inhabiting right now.
And
So,
Odrune looks especially tree-like today.
yeah.
Really, really amazing.
Paul
Yeah.
is having a bad time.
Ojurn hates digestion, but loves the taste of food.
Okay. So as far as a check you can do right now, I don't know if you have enough information about
That's
the
fair.
poisoning. Um, but, um, but yeah, definitely once you find evidence, you'll be able to do like some more investigative type checks on that. Okay. So, is there anything else that you're concerned about or that you need any help with?
Well,
You seen any weird dolls?
yeah, have you seen any of these? Holding up the little dolls.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aren't
Oh
they?
my
It's
gosh, you
adorable.
made that.
They're
We,
very well
I
made.
got
we
coals
need
in my
that.
hand right now.
more. One that looks like me and one that
on.
looks like her. Pointing at Ada.
Wish I could help. I haven't seen any of those. Although it looks like you found that one like right here, like in our
Uh-huh.
table.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
how did that get there?
I got no clue, dude.
Apparently
So,
a priest over in the stone, what's it called? Over in the House of Stone.
House of
House of
Stone.
Was inspired to make some effigies of us based off of last night's events, and people have taken them and hidden them around Drifthall, and it is our task to
So-
find them.
Oh,
A
legit.
chill little
That
game.
Just a fun little
sounds
game.
super.
So
Super.
we have
Yeah.
no idea what sort of a prize we're gonna get at the end, but you know, we're gonna try anyway, just to have some fun and be good sports.
Oh, for
So
sure.
much fun.
You know who really loves games is the Naddle clan. Like they're all about
Really?
competition. They worship
Mm.
Nat. Like Nat is the goddess of competition and contests and games. Although I have heard some lore that like Vani, god of battle, was also like a notorious gambler. So maybe like the Risa clan, who their patrons Vani. So I don't know. Like they both seem like they'd be down to play some games.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
thank you for the
totally.
Thank
hint.
you.
That really helps, actually.
Thanks.
For sure, for sure.
Great.
Alright.
Well, we will give your chillest regards to Aaron and be on our way.
Where's the wolf going?
Legit. Be excellent to each other.
You too, bro.
I'm
Fearcat
really
leans
sad
over.
I didn't choose that clan.
The culturally appropriate response is party on, dude.
Oh, party on,
Party
dude.
on.
I
dude.
apologize. Party on, dude.
Yeah, that one. Party on
Thank you,
dudes.
Cat. I hate that.
Party on little dudes over here, because I'm still with the the children who I stole their doll from.
Hey, you gave this one character a SoCal accent. Wouldn't it be fun if you made their whole clan like just really stick to the bit?
Stick to the bit.
Like I said, I'm
Turns
really
out,
sad
yeah.
I didn't choose that
I
clan
regret
now.
nothing. I regret nothing.
Yeah, maybe your
And
clan
you
would still be
shouldn't.
alive. This
Oh,
one would have been
shut
destroyed if
it.
you had switched.
No, see, no, I would have made the whole clan of Irish accents is the thing, because
It's
that's what I did with the
true.
Orin clan. Like,
Mm.
It's true, because
So.
the idea of a SoCal accent did not occur to me at all.
That's fair.
yeah, I probably wouldn't do it with one of the more serious clans that y'all have to interact with. Speaking of
I've been
which,
talking about this is a
where-
very serious clan. They're about to go to
Where
like.
are y'all headed next?
Well,
We're
has a
back.
Karn checked in?
Yeah, what's
I'm
the
asking
Oh yeah,
a
a
Karn.
Karn.
Grab a
Right.
Karn.
Okay, go
My little
ahead
buddy.
and roll a perception check for a Karn.
All right. Let me pull this up here. So, the Karn's just been kind of flying around looking for anything suspicious. Please, a Karn, for the love of God, be better than a wolf. Hey, thank God.
That's really good.
Not bad.
Why do you sound unhappy about this?
Double 21.
Yeah.
What's that?
You get a report back from a Karn of let me see.
You were not prepared for a Karn to do well, I can tell. You're prepared for a Karn to give me attitude. Or find something very non-specific.
Risa! Risa! Whoop.
Oh, wow, that...
All my brain heard was Jar Jar Binks in that moment. I don't know why.
To be fair, the same.
It was the name and the word. Up high.
Up high? Oh dear.
Okay, alright, well, cool. As
Well,
soon
you
as
have
I am
somebody-
walking out...
Wait, what?
What? Okay. Akarn, can you... I'm assuming this is the effigy that Akarn has found. Is it the effigy of me because Akarn loves me? Great. Can you grab it by any chance, Akarn? Just bring it to me. Oh, of course, mine is stuck and not hanging out with really cute children. All right, we got this. So, here's the thing. I'm still hesitant about telling most people that I have a friend in invisible places. So,
Everybody
I'm
but
gonna pull
Odrun already
aside.
knows.
Odrun,
Everyone
yeah,
but Odrun knows.
everyone but
And
Odrun is
let's
aware.
keep it that way. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's keep it that way. So, as I keep an eye on my body, being reckless out here, if you touch that wolf again, I will throw you over my shoulder. I'm gonna kind of swing back and get Cole's attention, not Cole's body, Cole's attention, and be like, effigy, Risa clan, up high. And then
Let's
as soon
go.
as we like walk outside, I'm gonna look in that direction and like up and around. Because I'm assuming it might be on a Mastivus ship.
What are you looking at?
Well, I
Effigy.
am looking and searching for another effigy. It could be anywhere.
Probably up high.
Oh, do I have to climb?
I mean, it would
Oh.
be
Can you
easy.
climb? Can I climb? Is there
think
anything I could
might
practice
be.
climbing on near? Is there anything nearby I can practice just to double check my climbing ability? This might be the one thing that makes me sad in this body.
Odrun does not have a climb speed now.
What if I altered my hands to have claws? Can I have better climbing ability?
You cannot alter your hands.
Why not? Yes, I can. I could totally alter my hands to have claws.
You like
That's the thing
think
I can
about
do.
it and like it just doesn't happen.
Are
Like,
you
just
telling
stared at
me
really
I
hard,
cannot do my
and then, like,
warlock
nothing
things in
happened.
this body?
Alter self. You're talking about the spell.
I can totally alter my hands to be claws. If you took
Yes,
away
you
my
could do
warlock
that.
abilities, I'd be very upset about this body swap all of a sudden.
Claws will not give you climb speed though.
Oh, well. I do look very impressive for a half second, though. Alright,
I
well.
think you can just get a swim speed with alter self, right? I don't know if it does climb speed.
Yeah. Which is funny, because I don't have to worry about water breathing now. But I do get a swim speed. Alright, well, we don't see it yet, but if we do see it, you're up. I look down at my body.
Okay.
Also,
so
don't
do
freak
you-
out if you, like, climb down head first. I promise. Muscle memory will take over. You can totally do it. Don't, like, let loose and, like, try to fall or anything. That would just be silly.
Okay.
So just to give you some context of the situation that you're looking at, so the Risa delegation is easily identifiable because it's these 4 long ships that are all kind of tethered side by side. They all have orange banners. Their boats are somewhat wider than standard raider longships and a lot deeper. And you can see that it's because their oars are much larger because they have tall folk operating them. So you see just a small group of raiders, but all very tall, very massive. Almost all of them have skin that's this really rich brown color, like a forest, like a oaky color.
Ooh, that's pretty.
The central one of the centermost ships, you do see one kind of unusual tall folk. He's kind of like skinnier and a little bit taller and a bit ganglier. He looks like his shoulders are hunching a little bit. But his skin is tinged blue. So he stands out to you because the blue skin and his eyes and like the pale hair that he has immediately makes you think about the frost giant that you all slew at the Well of Wisdom. But I mean, this is just a tall folk. It's not a giant. Definitely shorter than the actual giant you dealt with. But that fella seems to be working on repairing a fishing net or something. The clan leader that you can see, Fearcat explains, that is Hjordis of the Risa clan. She has been leading the Risa clan for a handful of years. They are almost exclusively tall folk, though they have plenty of, I think halflings tend to also congregate in the Risa clan.
I love that combination.
Can I see anything up high?
Let's see. Make a perception check.
Oh no.
I'm gonna, as cold as that, I'm hoping I can get like a ping from a Karn kind of telling me where to look more specifically.
Let's look at Ultra.
Yeah, Cull, you can't see anything from this angle. Hap, you get a pretty precise description from a Karn.
Thank you, little
just
buddy.
Start throwing halflings. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Notorious is like has some suggestions about Reese's strategy apparently. So the
I mean, I'm
description you
about
get
to
from a
do that,
Karn,
so it's all good.
yeah, a Karn basically explains that the effigy is on the ship where Hjordis is, the clan leader. It's near the top of the mast, kind of tangled up in parts of the ropes and the sails and the rigging.
I look at Hap's body.
Body?
At
Ada.
Ada.
Ada in Hap's
Should I-
body.
Should I just make myself invisible and go find it?
Why?
Can.
Don't you want to talk to the leader? Isn't that why we're here?
No, we're here to find the effigy.
Well, I'll go talk to the leader.
Please do.
I just lost
It's
the
also
name
a
of
good
the
idea to
Dragonborn.
at least acknowledge the clan leader.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
the name of the Dragonborn again? I just
Well,
lost it.
I'm gonna very confidently. Wait, before I do that confidently, who likes the Risa clan? Someone remind me. I suck at politics. I'm gonna look over at who's the one who cares the most about politics. I'm gonna look over where Odrune, not Odrune's body is, obviously, because that's me. I look over at Odrune here and be like, hey, do we like the Risa clan real quick?
I think we're ambivalent about the Risa clan at the moment, and we would like them to like us, so they can be on our side.
We didn't dislike them.
Aren't they
we
friends
just
with like the
disliked
Hallharn clan or something? I don't know. I feel like there was something about these folks.
What was the name of the
That's
Dragonborn
not
again?
edge.
Focus?
Your cat.
Your cat.
Fearcat, the bear
I knew it was
killer.
an F.
Yeah.
Fearcat, can you give me a little bit of a rundown on the Risa clan and what their leader's like?
Yes, Lineal Hjordis is can be a bit of a bully to her subordinates, but she's no dimwit. I believe she's usually accompanied by a larger delegation. I'm not sure why they haven't arrived yet. The Risa are good craftspeople. They do a lot of fishing. Their patron god is Vani, the god of battle. So anything you do to support their god is always seen as a sign of respect. They have not been a major clan for long, and they certainly want to be respected as such. Some of the other clans occasionally discount their input, perhaps because they don't fully accept them as a major clan as of yet.
Alright.
Ooh, sounds like they would probably love being seen with us then. Oh, I feel more
Anything
confident.
to raise their glory and prominence.
Alright, let's go and speak with them.
Before we go up, I hide behind Odrune's body and cast invisibility on myself.
All right, Hap's body becomes invisible. You have
Ooh, I don't like
how
this.
long?
An hour.
An hour. With concentration.
I don't like
right?
it.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Um, so we'll kind of like alternate back and forth between what you're doing, what everybody else is doing. Go ahead and just to start off with, make a stealth check for me, please.
Okie dokie.
With advantage because you are invisible.
Is this using Hap stats or my stats?
Good
I think
question.
the
This
same.
is stealth is dexterity based. So it's
Dexterity.
Gonna be Hap's.
All right, so my dexterity is, if you think I know off the top of my head, is a 14, so that's a +2 to dexterity.
Okay, so
I don't
it's
know if my
plus
proficiency
what I have.
matters, but I do have proficiency.
This would be with Ada's proficiency.
Okay, well, your dex is a +2. I don't like
That's a
this.
nat 20.
That's like the stealthiest Ada's ever been.
For real. She's feeling
Beautiful.
great.
I don't like this at
Technically a
all.
26.
Okay, so we'll resolve
I
that
like
in just
my
a
body
second.
being invisible.
That's fantastic.
It's not
Okay,
fantastic.
so
My body's
as
invisible.
you-
I can't keep track of it. Ugh. Oh, I don't like it.
Beaten by wolf.
As you
Oh, shoot
approach
me.
the clan leader, she seems to be complaining to one of her people. My fool husband has forgotten how to set his oar into the Serpent Sea. He has been too long on land, and he and the rest of our delegation have lingered far too long. And she just seems to be complaining about her husband not being there yet.
Good morning, Linyon.
Good morning. I learned
Does the
this
leader look like
accent
they
very
recognize
recently.
us?
Okay?
Does it look like the leader recognizes us?
It just
Like
completely
who we
threw
are?
me.
Yeah.
It's a new one for me.
We've decided to make a little bit of the rounds and come meet some people, see if we can help anybody out with anything. How are you finding Drifthall?
Oh, Drifthall is lovely. Everybody's been very accommodating. But we are still waiting on some of our crews. Some of them have not left Far Landing yet. They have not seen them. So we were expecting them to be here sooner, and now we are kind of worried.
Worried they'll be late, or worried they're not gonna come at all?
A little bit of both, to be fair and honest. We want to go back and look for them, but I am needed here for voting and for the gatherings, and most of our other ships are needed to deliver some of our lumber that we have gathered, and so we cannot delay our trading routes. So we do not have anyone available at the moment to really go back and look for the people we are waiting on. So we can probably wait a few days longer, but within about 4 days, we probably need someone to go back and look for them.
How long is that ride or that sail from here?
A week or two.
Huh.
It's on the inner
Yeah.
continent, very, very far south of here.
Weird. We have kind of a similar thing happening with us, the Orn clan. Hear what happened?
Ooh, the urn. I heard about the urn. The urn is so sad. I'm sorry, this is like a really new accent for me, and some
Amazing.
words just sound sillier than others.
Like,
This is
you're
amazing.
You're doing great.
Okay.
I'm just
So
really
good.
childish.
Ooh, the
That's why I'm
urn.
laughing.
I'm getting Ula from the producers, and I love it.
It's a little bit like that.
Well, did you hear? Did you hear what caused what happened to the Orn by any chance?
I heard it was a volcano.
Indeed. However, a little fun fact that people don't know because we were there immediately after. It was actually caused by magic from a magician of the Luton clan.
The Lutins blew the volcano?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, the volcano. No, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
Not even right.
You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, you gotta be doing it on purpose.
Yes, the
This one I regret.
Sorry. Yes, they
Love it.
They set off the volcano
That's
on
kind of
purpose,
good.
as far as we know.
That is really, really bad. That is a serious accusation. I want to hear more about this crime that was committed against another clan. You have the evidence?
Well, we have our witnesses. We have our witness, I should say, our own personal witness, and then we're waiting on our own witnesses to show up. They're at least 2 days out, so we're on a bit of pins and needles. But we were kind of hoping that we might be able to help each other out in some way. That perhaps if we could find somebody to maybe go look for your lost people, that you might be willing to wait for ours.
Yeah, if you or someone you know could go back and check on them and see what the delay is, then yes, that would help the Risa, and Risa could help you with your situation with the urn and the lutin. Yes, this sounds like a fair agreement. So, do you know who might be able to go to Far Landing?
At the moment, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to do our own digging and see. We might have to try to pull a few more favors to try to get some people to help us out and help them out in return. But we'll let you know within a day or two before you have to send your own people.
Of course. We have limited resources, so any help would be much appreciated.
Absolutely. Definitely. We appreciate your support as well. Odrin at
This
this
is neat.
Of
moment is
course.
looking around for Ada, going, where is Ada? Could she maybe send that message thing? But
Yeah,
no Ada.
that's what I was wondering. That's what I was gonna ask.
Yep.
Odrin.
Yep.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Uh,
Over here, stiff as a board, being like, "My body has disappeared." I'm super pissed about this. I'm staring at my effigy a little bit. I'm like looking up at my effigy, like checking in on it, being like, "Where Ada has gone?"
Yeah, hang on. I want to kind of like play up the moment a little bit. Ada.
Yay.
I'm well aware my
Hello.
body is gone. I don't care how sneaky you are. I see my body's not here.
You,
I like it.
in your agile little squirrel body,
Having a
are
great
making your
time.
way past the Risa Linyal. A couple of tall folk are kind of moving fishing nets, but you deftly dodge out of the way. Nobody has seen you, nobody's heard you. You're completely invisible, soundless. You ascend the mast. You find a spot in the rigging where there seems to be a little doll that's tucked in. This one is Hap's doll. Looks super adorable and fluffy. You easily get it unknotted from the rigging. There was like a little knot holding it back. And you easily go headfirst back down the mast with the doll clutched in your tail.
Probably twice as slowly as Hap actually would have gone face down the mast because it's very scary.
And you land right back on the deck of the ship, invisible, able to make your getaway, and you're able to pretty much reappear exactly where you want to.
So-
I'm going to stay invisible, but I'm going to climb up Odrun's body.
Oh. Oh. Do you still feel cold and weird? Or is the fur
No,
helping?
It's just my magic.
You are using magic. Does invisible Ada
Oh,
She's using
feel
her cold,
cold?
spooky magic.
I am.
I mean, invisible is all over magic, so is Ada's body, even with my beautiful, warm, fluffy fur, still cold? That's what I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like specifically a trickery cleric
Finger
domain
sickle.
spell. It definitely is.
I'm gonna try to hide my reaction to this because I'm hoping that I did notice at some point that my effigy had disappeared. So I'm hoping with my own background of invisibility and sneakiness, I figured out what was happening. And now I'm just gonna use all of my power to try to hide the fact I have cold little claws. Oh, Drew can definitely feel hot and cold though. Like I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Roll.
Going up my back. Oh.
This is a charisma save.
Is it a charisma save or a deception? Charisma save?
Charisma save because you're trying to like, it's a defensive maneuver you have to do.
All right, cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Cool as a
My
cucumber.
say. Quite literally.
Yep.
Odrun just stands
I'm
there
just-
looking constipated. Or I should say Odrun's body.
No, I'm better than that. You doubt my charisma.
No,
You-
I
just because
know
you
my
know-
body.
Yeah, but you don't know me. I'm the one in your body. I look like a tree. I look like a tree. You are very beautifully illustrating my inner self's reaction to all of this. However, I'm a tree, and trees are peaceful looking. Especially with all
Thank
these
you.
extra leaves we suddenly have.
Thank you.
We have all these extra leaves to make me even look more tree-like.
Thank you.
Not like a weird elf. We're really going into our oakiness.
Hopefully
I decided
after
over oak.
Ada has climbed down, Cull will be like, we might have somebody who can help. Send a message?
We might.
Looking around?
Maybe we'll get back to you. I promise. We'll get back to you.
Mhm.
We're gonna keep making our circuit. But it was great
Yes.
to meet you.
Great to meet you too.
Did the wolf follow us, by the way, onto this? Like, is the wolf with us as we're doing this?
Yeah, the wolf's still with you. They're just kind of chilling and following because the wolf didn't really catch the one that went up into rigging.
Okay, cool. Really quick, did they react to the War Clan presence on their ships at all? I'm still trying to see how accepted this particularly nasty clan is. They're not my friend, guys, okay?
Hjordis looks, she definitely looked at it. But
Cool, I'm liking this.
it does look like Frode actually stayed off of the actual Risa ship itself. He stayed on the adjacent ship with the wolf. So,
I like
it
this
seems
plan.
like one of those situations where like maybe discretion was better.
Walked right in messing around with Tavar kids, but staying off Risa boats. I know where I want to
Well, but
hang
the-
out. Who I want
the
to hang out
wolf
with at
wasn't
Tree Hall
tracking
later.
this
Jill.
They were just following you. The wolf didn't track this one. The wolf was tracking
Yes.
the other one that was in the Tavar house.
That's not what I read it as.
promise
My
I have
intelligence
logic
level.
sometimes.
My intelligence level
Yeah.
says this is my new drinking partner if they keeps the War Clan away.
The
Once
wolf
we're
smell
off
anything?
the-
Odrun has no idea where Ada is at this point because we still haven't exactly seen. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably assuming I'm
Yeah.
in front. So.
Yeah.
Um,
Once we're off the Risa ship, I make myself visible again, and I'm like backpacking onto Odrun.
Oh,
Odrun's
Great!
body.
As soon as I realize you're on my back, I'm gonna take my arms and I'm gonna grab onto your leg and keep you there!
Hap, why
Don't
did you ever do
do
that? to me?
that.
That's cute.
Look,
Don't
found
do
it.
that.
Why
you.
don't you ever
You're
do?
cute.
You could totally do that to me. I'd let you.
You don't want this.
Um,
Why
You don't want
you
this at
hand
all.
over.
Why not?
You
You
hand over the
felt
doll.
weird.
Hap, the doll is so cute.
Is
It
it
looks
smaller?
fantastic in doll form. It is a little bit smaller. It's like scaled, like pretty close to proportionally with the other ones.
Nice.
I
But
feel like mine's
they
the keychain size to your regular plush.
they seem to have incorporated like like fallen animal fur, like just whatever fur they could find to like make up the tail. So it's like real legit soft like tail. Um
I don't know why you
and-
doubted mine would be not cute. Like mine was totally gonna be the cutest one of them all, right?
I have to be honest. I'm a little bit sad we have to burn these because they're very well made.
I know.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
You're good
commission
at
it to
making
make
things.
more.
Could you make them again?
Yeah, whoever decided we should burn these
I'm
is
not-
really
Well, I don't think
mean.
anyone.
I'm
No
not
one
good at-
decided. It's just how the magic works.
Yeah, I'm not good at
Whoever
anything
made-
like this. I can make you a jewelry piece that maybe looks like you, but I can't make dolls. So maybe we could commission the Wicker to make us ones that aren't magic.
There.
all right, where are you headed to next?
Wherever the last one is.
The wolf. The wolf doesn't know.
Where-
Devar clan was convinced the Nato clan would be involved in anything game-like.
Yeah,
Might as well keep going around the circle until that thing.
Just thought might as well ask the wolf
Get the
and
smell.
see.
Odrun will still
Yeah.
just take one of the dolls and kind of hold it to the wolf and be like,
We-
let's
Plenty of time to talk. Let's
If
find
you did it with
her.
my doll, though, I would never forgive you.
No, it was
No.
mine.
My doll. Take it.
It was mine.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm still
the-
holding on to my body right now.
And your doll.
Um
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
yeah, the wolf sniffs at the Hap doll.
No! No! No!
Not the
the
Hap doll.
Odrun
Okay.
doll.
The
Odrun
Odrun
doll.
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 Okay.
Not the
Let's
Hap
be
doll.
clear.
Odrun knew
Okay,
better.
Um
Thank
so
you.
sniffs the Odrun doll. And seems to like wander around for a little bit. But then they kind of start like working their way around like the edge of that inner circle. And they seem to pick up a scent that does seem to be leading in the direction of the Naddle ships.
Okay.
I kind of figured we'd be
So-
heading this way.
Got very nervous for a second. Okay.
And just so you're aware, there is a feasting hall right next to the Naddle clan, so the barge that connects it to the innermost ring. Since the Naddle are like hosting, all of the food at the Naddle feasting hall is free for all Drifthall attendees. So,
Out of
Odrun's sneaking in
curiosity,
there a bit.
okay.
out of curiosity, that guy that got like thrown out a window. Did we ever see them again?
Oh yeah, no, they got back out of the water. Like they're just dripping wet. They're fine.
I'm just wondering if
As
they
a
like
rule, raiders can probably
came
swim.
back, because if they're around and they're like talking shit, I would love to overhear that. Just saying. If they like come back to their clan and are like talking shit somewhere, oh, I want to know what they're saying. But that's only
you
if
do
they
see a
happen
lot
to run
of,
into them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people congregating in the feasting hall. The wolf seems to be pointing in the direction of one of the Naddle ships. So it's up to you if you want to go to the feasting hall first or to the Naddle ships first.
Could we catch any rumors in the feasting hall?
You can. Give me a second. Let me go to the right section. Yeah, anybody who goes into the feasting hall, go ahead and roll a d8.
You know what? I'm gonna do it because I can't really get drunk, ish. So I'll pop in there with a 5.
You and me, we match.
Okay. 75, 25. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so am I in the right place? 1 second. um, so a couple of you do see the same group of Naddle Raiders from earlier. One of them is still very much dripping wet. They do seem to be complaining about the Tavar. A lot of them don't seem to even really realize why they're arguing. They're just kind of like, it's like, oh, those stinging Tavar are just like all over the place. Like, I don't like that. Let's see. One of the random patrons raises a toast to all of you and goes like, "Hey, fate bearers, woo!" And like just kind of calls you up for a second. Oh, sorry, just checking this really quick. Ada, you actually get approached.
Ada body, Ada
or half
person.
Ada?
Ada body. Ada body.
Ada mentally, like the player.
Okay, half.
Elizabeth.
Half's body?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait,
Half's
on my
body.
back? It's on my back right now.
Yeah,
I'm
so
looking
you
at-
two. Yeah, you two are.
Oh, a card! Tell me what the effigy is. Alright, a card. Let's go.
Nope.
Oh,
Voice changer.
card is looking.
Haunted.
I
Voice
don't
changer's
know
haunted.
why that happened. I do not how I triggered that. I'm gonna
Voice
be completely
changer's
honest.
haunted. I'm just saying.
Yes.
No, it's because
yes.
a Karn had an important message, right? I totally sent a Karn over
Sure.
to like keep looking. Anyway,
no,
somebody's
you
approaching
get,
me and my body. Well, my body, that I'm holding on to.
Yeah. Well, and it becomes very clear why. It's
Oh
a
no. Oh
bear
no.
beastborn.
Oh, okay. That's not what
Yeah.
I was worried about, but okay.
No. There's like other things that will probably come up.
Oh no,
But
is this that bear beastborn? Is that bear beastborn?
just let me talk. Um, she still thinks that I skinned this bear.
You're real offended by that. Point out.
No,
The clues were there.
So the bear beastborn walks up to Hap's body on Odrun's body's shoulder, and is like, "Ah, you there? Ah, we true folk, we must stick together, my friend. I am Halfbjorn, and the gods smile on us for making our acquaintance."
Yes, of course.
And we will continue with the sequence of silly voices after the break. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you at about 9:38. We'll be back in a few. Drifthall at the feasting halls of the Naddle clan. Let's get this.
With Dubber.
The bears.
Dubbers.
Or one bear. The bears.
Dubber.
Actually, the rowing sound isn't as big, but the crowd sounds are definitely
Oh.
louder in here. Let's see, bar crowd noises. Oh, that's not boisterous enough. Okay, these are my only crowd noises without getting like overwhelmingly loud.
Works.
Okay, that works. Probably best if we don't overwhelm things. Okay, so so Ada in Hap's body and Hap in Odrun's body have been approached by half Bjorn the Beast-born bear. Make that a cartoon series.
Or say it 5 times fast.
That too. So he seems to be reaching out to bond with you. I am half Bjorn. So nice to meet your acquaintance.
Hello, I am Hap of the trees.
Fantastic. That's so great. And who's your arboreal friend?
Ah, okay, perfect. Yes, I am Odrun, also of the trees, as I am one.
Yes.
Yes,
I
we
could see that.
are of the trees, as you yourself are. Is this Beastborn wearing any particular clan memorabilia here? Because I'm
good
terrible at these
question.
accents, apparently.
Good question.
I can't place this accent.
Yeah, he. No. This was just all bear.
Okay, cool. I'm not crazy then, because I was like, I can't. This sounds familiar, and yet also not.
I don't think I've done
Really
this one
throwing me
yet.
off. Like,
No,
like
he
almost
interestingly
Risa-like.
enough, he does not seem to have any regalia or trinkets from any major clan that you know of. There's no Tavar, no Naddle, no Luton, nothing that you recognize. He just kind of keeps on babbling on. You know, it often seems that we are lumped, us true folk are lumped into roles based on our physical form and not the true desires of our hearts. You know, myself, I am often tasked with leading a charge during a raid or like hauling heavy lumber back and forth, but in truth, I'm actually an accomplished artist. Would you like to see some samples?
Yes. I love how Aida has no choice. I'm still holding on to my body.
And
Yes,
I walk away.
I am letting actual Hap take the lead.
Yeah,
Sticks around to
yes.
see the art.
Someone understands
he-
the stereotyping
He pulls
against
out a,
us true folk.
Yeah, he pulls out a canvas like portfolio and like shows some what looks to be very abstract and not particularly great
Ahead of their
pieces.
time. It only doesn't look great because clearly we don't understand art and it's very progressive, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many true artists aren't recognized until after their death, which reminds me of Fear
Do you
Cat's
say this out loud?
Fair. I don't know. Let me hear them describe their art first before I give the appropriate response.
Oh, so this is from my red period when I was feeling a little bit of rage and fury, and this is symbolic of the unity of the universe and our place within the world tree, and
The
this
world tree,
is
yes.
an homage to the trees, which I think you would appreciate in particular.
I would like more information about
and,
that one, actually.
This one is ennui. Ennui,
Yes, that is.
I don't know if you know. It's an emotion.
I'm all familiar with the
You
emotions.
see
I
just
feel
kind of like
I
a
feel lot
deep
of them.
indigo color.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Okay, I would like to point out this is probably somebody who's really familiar with plants because paint dyes are probably very difficult to get a hold of. How did you create these beautiful colors as you describe a color that's super hard to make.
Oh,
Wow,
I'm so
that
glad you
must have
noticed.
been
It
really
was
interesting of a
a not
process.
insignificant effort, that's for sure.
Yes,
So I
I know.
actually knew some grim communities that I traded for shells, and some of this is from the
Ooh.
berries that I found in the forests. A couple
Mm-mm.
of these are from the wildflowers up in the mountains, and had to trade for a few of these. Had to find and scavenge them myself. But thank you for noticing the palette.
They're
I
beautiful.
know. I mean, it's sometimes the most beautiful colors come from the most dangerous of sources. How do you deal with not getting involved with any of the more poisonous varieties of plants to get your
Oh
colors?
no, no, that would be toxic to the artist. Um,
Exactly.
Real
Gotta.
quick, Elizabeth, what look is on Hap's face right now? He seems really interested in seeing your reaction to the art.
I am holding your legs, like
well,
trying to squeeze you a little bit to give the proper reaction. You are getting some signals from me as you do this.
do think these are just wonderful, and we really should buy at least one to decorate the Grimalkin. But unfortunately, we must be on our way after we do that. We really have far too many places to
Oh
be.
yes, of course.
I love.
Um, yes. Well, if you'd like to reconnect again, um, I'm thinking that maybe in the future, me and possibly some other people who are acquaintances might be able to start like a whole Beastborn clan. You know, something that's a little bit more uniquely ours. Uh, just has our signature. You know, celebrates our uniqueness, so to speak.
That's a beautiful
Ooh.
idea.
So,
What
but I
clan are
understand
you
you're
a part
busy.
of
Um,
now? Are
oh,
you
I'm
starting that
Varang.
clan
I am not
now?
affiliated with any sort of significant clan at the moment.
Ah, my favorite
Um,
clan of them all.
no, I was born 3 years ago.
Yes, yes, you've done a lot in that time. I was born
Mm.
8 years ago. Wait, is this bear a child?
Ah.
Am I talking to a child?
June
Where
is
is
8 years
bear's
old.
parents?
Uh, you definitely get the idea of it being like, definitely like older teenager. Um, so you get the sense that he awakened, 3 years ago. um, so maybe he was at least a little bit older, but he has that whole like university student revolutionary, like new ideas kind of person. Um, so I understand you're busy. Much respect to you. Congratulations on your prestige from last night's ceremony. But uh, let me know if you're interested in such opportunities. As we can make it happen. Beastborn Clan.
Yes, of course. Go with the trees.
And you as well.
I'm kind of impressed right
Meanwhile,
now. I'm just gonna
What?
pat my own leg as it's like as I'm like, okay, that was good job. Maybe you could come along. Once we
um,
get you out of this human-like form and more into your natural state, you'll probably blend better and better.
I don't know what's
while
happening
that
to
is
me now.
happening, while that is happening, let's see, Cole and Odrune in the bodies of Ada and Cole. You two are also approached. Um, this is you're approached by the blue tall folk that you saw earlier at the Risa clan. Um, and he actually has his own art. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, you hear. Oh gosh, we're back to this. I forgot I have to bring the accent back.
Your
Um,
own fault. What can I
Yay.
say?
I know. Um, uh, uh, pardon me, could I want to speak with you a moment?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Um,
he looks like my cousin.
uh, you notice he's kind of on the younger side, very tall, very gangly, and he just has that kind of like bowl haircut. It's like, my name is Uder. of the Risa. Um, it's very nice to meet you, the Fate Bearers. I was wondering if you might be able to, if I might be able to ask to speak with you about uh, a favor, maybe? He seems like really apprehensive about like trying to ask you for something.
Sure, well, we can hear you out.
Well, the thing is, I overheard Hurtis, the clan chief, and she was saying, I don't know if you heard about the competition that the Elder Lineal wants to have with representatives from all the clans to send them to the Halls of the Slain. Um, but Hurtis thinks that I would be a good fit, a good candidate for that, and
Oh,
I do not want to do this. I would much rather return to my home in Far Landing, um, or join a crew or anything. I don't know if you have any solutions to this, but I figured you are important, you have influence, you might be able to have any ideas of how I might avoid, because I do not want to do the contest.
You
Like
can join
who
our
said this again?
crew.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about that stupid competition, and I don't blame
Who?
you for not wanting to do that.
No, whoever told you that,
I'm
they're
feeling
stupid.
sad.
Um,
I'm feeling
Well,
satisfied
it
being
was my
worried about
clan
being a
chief,
booster
and we
clan.
do not insult the clan chief.
This is fair. This is fair. Yeah.
uh-huh. Um,
She wants to raise the honor and prestige of the Risa clan, because people
I'm
do
sh-
not always listen to us.
There are other
uh,
ways to do
yeah,
that.
I'm sure there are other ways to do that.
Um, hmm.
Okay, just to
Perhaps if you, if
clarify,
We
Oder, uh, how many people have signed up to do this contest? Out of curiosity.
I don't think we're there.
Hmm?
You're not.
We're
Where?
talking to Halfbjorn, the bear.
Halfjorn?
yeah, you were still talking to the bear.
Yeah.
Oh, not over there. Sorry, I thought we had rejoined for some reason.
You know,
Never mind.
No, sorry,
I
we're
I'm having a
almost.
great time with
Um,
painting.
I just had a sudden
so
inspiration. Um, what if you were to join our clan for a while? Or our ship, I should say. Not our clan, but our crew. Our crew for a bit. That would bring, if you were invited specifically from Larissa, that would bring a lot of honor to Larissa.
there's a lot there's a lot of glory that can come with the fate bearers.
It's true.
I I can do this. I am a good builder, so I can help with anything that you're needing for construction. I also know the Far Landing area very well. So if you are in need of a guide, I don't know if it will be you or someone else who's going to check on the clan. Um, but if you do go to Far Landing, I can show you around and help you find all the right things and talk to the right people.
Very well. I mean, I think this would be good. I am the captain, so I think I get to decide this today. I just realized that. Um, yes, I think that it would be very good to have you join our crew, and we can, you know, we could make a big deal about going and requesting you uh, from your lineal, and then we could, make a little procession and make it very gloryful for them and for you. I think that would be a good idea.
Ooh, yes, I think this would appeal to her. Thank you, thank you very much. I will help you out. Is there anything else I can help you with at the moment?
Are you good at ship repairs?
A little, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, at the moment we're gonna sorry, cat hair.
Have,
We're
have you seen any weird dolls?
yes, we're on a scavenger hunt. We're looking for dolls that look like this.
Ooh,
Oh, it looks like me,
looks
actually.
very finely made.
No, not like you.
No, yes,
Yes.
No, I'm
like
not
you.
there.
Did we already get Ada?
No,
Right,
we did
like
not
you.
get Ada.
Ada's the last one.
Ada's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last one. We're looking for one that looks like her, pointing at Kaleda.
um, ooh. I haven't seen anything like that other than the effigies in the House of Stone. But I will keep my eyes peeled.
That sounds great. Um, so after we're done with our little scavenger hunt, we will come to the Riza and request your presence on our crew. So you can go there, and they're not going to do that competition anytime soon, are they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Okay, then in that case, if you don't mind waiting there for us, we will come and get you as soon as we are done.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. And he just kind of like gawkily just slumps away a little bit.
Well, we've got another fun one. Our crew. Call.
You have committed to doing that accent
His
forever.
clan leader seems like
You're all back together now.
a real
Oh, now, okay.
great person. Ooh,
I mean,
man.
Why do you say that?
What happened?
I
Oh
think
my
the
gosh.
real great person is the one who thought of that competition. Um,
Oh, that
What
competition's
competition?
bullshit.
you heard about the competition, didn't you? Were the one
Oh,
who
that
told
one?
us about the
Mhm.
competition.
I thought there'd be a lot more of a fun competition, like a drinking contest or an eating contest
Mhm.
around here. You talking
No,
about that
No, the
one?
they're
bullshit
talking
stupid
her.
one.
So you know the one that talked about volcanoes. She wants to volunteer him for the competition where they kill each other for honor.
You don't volunteer
Wait,
people for that shit.
Apparently she did.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was thinking.
so you're saying the Risa clan's on board? Is anybody else on board with this?
I have to admit, I think
Oh,
I
we should
forgot
have
to ask,
asked.
but I would hope. I mean, the Tavar don't seem the type. They don't
They
seem
seem
that.
It's
chill.
really not
Yeah,
chill.
well, I would not have
It
guessed,
wouldn't be
based
chill.
on our
Not
interaction with the
really
Risa
not
clan, that
chill.
they would
That's
have been the
true.
type to do that.
That
But
is
Fear
true.
Cat told us that she's kind of a bully.
And that she really likes competition because their god is the god of battle. So I mean, of all the clans, it does make the most sense.
And Fearcat said they want to, gain respect and such.
Mhm.
If they're desperate enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It makes sense. It doesn't make it right, but it makes sense.
I mean, it would make
Correct.
more sense if more people were joining this contest, which is making me worried if they felt that this contest was a
Legitimate.
prestige-raising thing. Yes, that was the word.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
Should
I'm worried.
we tackle the contest after we find my little
Yes.
effigy?
yes. Let's follow Hrolf,
Wonderful.
please.
Mhm.
Lead on, please.
Just remind me to come back and get some artwork from a
Yes.
child.
Oh, a child.
Well,
3-year-old bear.
Oh, that cute little stuff I saw. He's quite good actually. He's very oh, what's the word? Kind of ahead of his time, like you were saying. He's visionary. There it is.
What's
Are you
Cole
okay?
Does
doing
anybody
right
else
now?
agree?
Deep
Is Senric
breaths.
talking?
I Cole's talking.
Oh,
To
okay.
Cedric.
Oh, to Cedric.
Mhm.
yes, that's what you're doing
Cedric
anytime
is
you're
very
not
quiet.
talking out loud.
Mhm. I hope he stays that way. Cole's not quiet.
Yeah, your mental voice is very, very loud right now. Okay. Okay, so the wolf picks up the trail, starts heading towards one of the centermost nattle boats. So the nattle, They it looks like they use river whale bones and like tanned river whale hides to help make their ships. They all look very lightweight, very swift. Hunting vessels, you see lots of like harpoons attached to them. Um, and you see a lot of people where a lot of their accessories, instead of being like wood or metal, a lot of them are bone accessories. So a lot of people have like bone clubs or like bone buttons, bone toggles, clasps and things. Um, so,
It's
and a
interesting
lot of
because
like,
yeah.
yeah. What was that?
Oh, I'm just thinking. Didn't you say when they were fighting? Who's the one that had the whalebone staff? What
It was
clan
the
were they
Naddle,
from?
right?
The Naddle woman.
It was a Naddle
Yeah.
woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh. Is she here?
Yeah,
I
because we
wanna
wanted
meet
her to
her.
win before we got all the context.
True.
Yeah.
No, she still seemed kind of cool. Did you see that staff? And they all got these
You don't
staffs?
see
Maybe
her in
we need a
particular.
staff
Um,
You
like
have
that.
staff.
you
I know, but my staff needs accessorizing.
um yeah, you see the wolf guiding you towards the center of this whole big giant cluster of like a couple dozen ships that they seem to have. Looks like a very well represented clan here. Um, but as you get through one of the larger ships in the middle, um, a couple of raider guards seem to be blocking your way. Um, uh, sorry, one sec. Just making sure I'm following. Okay, yeah. Um, one of the guards is like, "Can't let you through. Sleeping quarters. You'll have to talk to the boss if you want to get through."
That's who we want to talk to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
Can you direct us to
Yes.
the boss?
Yep, 2 ships down that way.
But just to be
Um,
clear, the wolf wanted to go on these sleeping quarter ships, right?
yes.
Okay, cool. Is a Karn within contacting distance?
Yes.
Great. At this point is when I get to summon a Karn and send a Karn into the sleeping quarters to find the effigy
Okay.
to the best of their
Um,
ability while we go talk to the leader.
okay. I'll resolve that a little bit. So you get taken to kind of the centermost ship. Um, they have these like bone frame tarps that are covering like a good chunk of the ship to keep the rain and the snow off of them. Um, and you find a uh, dwarven gentleman. Get art.
I would point to the like covering for the ship and say, "Oh, we need one of these.
Hmm.
We need one of these covering things. So much nicer."
Yeah.
So the
I agree.
clan leader that you see has very similar gear as the rest of his clan, though notably he does have the entire right sleeve of his coat is just kind of tucked into his belt. He does not have a right arm. He's seems to be like uh, boiling boiling whale fat into soap or something. Like you smell that blubbery kind of scent. Um, you see a couple other raiders nearby. Um, one of them looks like they have a distant family resemblance to Had, the raider that you took your ship from. Um, there's like an advisor close to him that has like a really long, droopy sort of mustache. Um, but the clan leader, who Fearcat reminds you is named Hror Longspear. Um, uh, he does see you come in. Someone announces like, the fate bearers are here. And he's like, "Ah, welcome. Good to see ya. Up for a little contest?"
No.
Sorry.
What kind
What
of
kind of
contest?
What kind
contest?
of contest?
This is weird that we're
Ah.
both saying this.
All three of us.
Oh.
You're
He
covering up the
points
no.
to he points to a game board. It's the Thinker's Game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What kind of game?
Why this contest?
So let's see. I think Ada, at least you would be familiar with this. And probably Odrun, just because you're around a lot of artisans a lot. The Thinker's Game is kind of like chess. The objective is to capture. The objective is to capture 6 enemy Jotun, from the other player. You capture 6, you win. But it's mechanically it's a series of intelligence checks that you can enhance by doing other things, like trying to figure out their strategy, or try to perform and convince them that you're doing something a particular way. But the basis of the actual capturing is contested intelligence checks.
All right.
Ada Hat volunteers to play.
Okay. Ah,
Oh,
The
I had to let you
squirrel fella.
down then. I don't like
Yes,
this.
we
Fantastic.
Squirrel are very, very good at this game.
ah, got a wits like Alden, and the competition like Net. All right, let's try it. All right. One
So,
sec, I have to
can
make sure I have the
I-
rules for this game pulled up.
Alright. I don't know if this is possible, but I would like to sit behind my body, aka Ada, and try to unsettle the opponent with just my general intimidating nature. If possible. I don't know. Or distract. I'm not
Can
really
I-
sure.
Can I help and stand there looking very menacing?
I'm maybe distracting? I don't know. Something to like get this person off kilter a little more. Help.
I have an idea, but it's a bad one.
Oh no.
Now, just as a reminder, and Fearcat reminds you of this, they will think it the height of insult if they catch you cheating or using magic in any way. So I strongly advise against it. They will respect an honorable loss over a dishonorable victory.
Yeah.
Hap,
Well,
keep the shit together.
I'm still being helpful. I'm very supportive of my body and my companion, but also my body.
Okay.
Very just worried about you disappearing.
I like that I come second.
Look, you are much safer in my body than you were in your body, is how I feel. So if I keep the body safe, I keep you safe. Obviously. I am very worried about Cole, though.
Okay.
Honestly, I shouldn't be
Um,
ignoring my body and going to help your body, because, like...
All right, Ada.
I have done
my
nothing
God.
except eat spicy things.
You're the worst that I'm least worried about! You are Odrun in Cole's body! You're fine!
You
And your
said
body's
you should
safe to
worry
me,
about
obviously.
His body. His body's fine.
No,
I'm gonna
I need
take
to
care
worry
of
about
it.
Ada's body!
All right.
Because Cole's stuck in Ada's
So
body.
Ada,
I'm a bad
the
friend.
way this is
oh my
gonna
god,
work.
I'm a bad friend.
All right. So I'm gonna try to go through this pretty snappy because
Okay.
there's like 6 pieces to capture. Before each intelligence check, you can decide if you're just gonna do a standard turn and not try to influence anything, or you can try to influence the play. So your options are basically performance, insight, or perception. Or you could just do a
Okay.
standard move that doesn't affect anything. So before the first intelligence check, is there anything you want to do to influence how the game goes?
I will do an insight check, and I'm gonna use my, I don't remember what it's called, but my most recent rune ability and
Okay.
give myself expertise and insight.
Ooh, beautiful.
Okay, I don't have guidance. It shouldn't have been with advantage. I need to turn that off.
All right, so 21 insight. Okay, that is a success. There will be a. So you kind of see what kind of opening move he's playing. He'll get a penalty on his intelligence check. Go ahead and roll just straight intelligence. Okay, that does beat his. You successfully capture a Jotun almost right away, like within a handful of moves. Impressive. All right. Next round. What do you want to do?
Can I just stick with insight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead and just roll. Let's make this. Just do like insight and then intelligence, and I'll just kind of like respond as we go round by round.
Oh.
Hot damn.
Oh, that was a natural 20.
Okay.
The second one.
Oh dang. You easily capture his next piece. He looks like he's trying to play up that he's going to move a certain way, but you easily catch the move that he pulls. All right, go ahead and if you want to keep with the same strategy, go ahead and do insight and then. Okay, I am gonna roll that one.
Am I hearing real
Okay.
dice?
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
This feels
Yeah, those are my real dice.
Wow.
Yeah. Usually I have them on like a softer surface, but okay.
No, it's
So,
a good noise.
he tried to outmaneuver you as well, doing kind of the same thing you're doing, like anticipate your strategy. Yours was more successful, and because of that, you just barely managed to snipe a piece out from under him just as he was about to capture one of yours. So that one was very close.
Oh, okay.
Ah. I'm gonna lose these faster than I lost my arm.
Didn't know how to respond to that.
Cole finds this very funny.
Yeah.
Cole
All right,
does
go
too.
ahead and make another. Yeah, insight and intelligence.
I
Is
have
there
an
any way I can
inspiration
help?
I'm gonna use,
Okay.
unless Call successfully helps.
Is there any way I could help? Cause I was
cannot,
thinking.
but actually, he rolled a 1
Ooh,
on his
okay.
intelligence check. So
Okay.
so what happens is you feel like, oh no, you flubbed it. You left yourself wide open for a capture, but he ends up completely flubbing and walking himself into even more danger, and you capture a 4th piece. This is getting exciting. All right, go ahead and roll again. He gets excited because he captures one of your pieces. The first one he's done compared to your, we said 4?
4.
Yeah. Haha, I can sneak right up from behind you. All right. Roll again. This guy's
I'm
not
rolling
learning to
so
be
well
very
on insight
creative.
and not.
Yeah. It's helping though.
Okay.
Because of that insight check, you just in time anticipate. Yeah, that one actually, he rolled a 10, but it's a -4 penalty because of your successful insight check. So yeah, the insight checks are helping.
Okay.
So yeah, like you noticed, you saw, if you only looked 2 moves ahead, you thought this is what he was going to do, but you looked 3 moves ahead and realized where he was going with it. So you only need 1 more piece in order to beat him. He needs 5 more in order to beat you. Go ahead and roll one more time. Okay.
I will use my inspiration if I have to.
That is a 5. With a -4 penalty for the insight check. So what do you say as you kick his butt at the Thinker's Game?
Oh, we squirrels, we get a lot of practice at this game. It was a good match.
Really hard to keep
Really?
a straight face.
Very impressed. I'll be honest, I didn't entirely expect that, but yeah, you certainly impressed me. Well, welcome to the Nettle.
Thank
Good
you.
of you to visit. Here you're now celebrities. That's exciting.
Oh, that's one word for it.
He does offer a drink to all of you, though you do notice that this drink tastes just a little bit more watered down than what the Tavar had. And he doesn't seem to be offering refills. But
Cheapskate.
Well, we've been
Okay.
talking with some of the other clans, and we also wanted to come speak with you and hear how things are going with the Nattle.
the Nettle are a resilient bunch. I was taken in when I was a little baby. Just found old clan completely disappeared. I was only a survivor, left in a ship by myself. Worked my way up as a thrall and worked hard. Did the swim, of course, lost the arm and all that, but brought some good for the Nettle from it.
The swim.
But
Yeah, what is this?
oh.
Swim?
Oh, it's a fantastic tradition for the Nettle. We swim through a channel every year for a good harvest and a good hunt. And any kind of sacrifice goes to the stone court, blesses the season. So we had a particularly bountiful season that year.
Because of the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, he sacrificed his arm to the gods for a good season.
that's so cool. Great.
Hardcore. Wow, so
Yeah, you gotta respect that.
Check how's Call doing.
Great.
Oh.
So you play games. Games are fun. We're playing a game. We're trying to find these things. Have you seen one of them?
That's some great craftsmanship. Can't say I've seen one of those. You have any leads on where it might be?
Yeah.
Funny you should ask that. We have some help, and we actually had our clues pointing over to your sleeping quarters, but we were told we had to get permission to enter before we went in.
Oh yeah, of course. Anything from my new friends here. You put up a good fight.
Can we
clever
inside
bunch.
check that friend comment? Because I'm not feeling it for some reason. I'm getting
He just,
getting a weird
sure.
he
feeling.
just wants to be friends with us because we're cool.
Let me try. I'm not very good at this. Wow, I am just listening for a Karn right
That's
now.
a nat one.
I'm very. let's
Yeah,
say this kind
you're listening for a report from a Karn. A Karn says.
I hope that's what's happening.
Yeah, you're kind of focused on listening to a Karn, so you're not even really able to pay much attention to what Hrolf is doing, what Longspear's up to. So you just get back a report that it's just sitting on the pillow of one of the bunks. Easy to find. Anybody who walks in can see it.
Cool. So last time a Karn found something, it was stuck. This one doesn't look stuck. Can a Karn just grab it
Or would
They
people in the
could. It
sleeping
would be
quarters leave
visibly
it
floating.
Yeah.
Why? Why
Yeah,
would it be
Karn points
visibly
out
floating?
there's like.
Wouldn't it
'Cause
kind of sort of turn invisible if a card's carrying it? I don't know how
let
visibility
me
works.
see.
Aha! Any equipment that it wears or carries is invisible, according to.
Okay, but it will randomly turn invisible off of the pillow.
Yeah, just wait till no one's looking, and then it just turn it invisible. It's fine. Clearly, my body literally just did that from the rigging of the other ship. I have so
We
much
could go
confidence
get
in a
it.
card right now.
We literally just got
Don't take-
permission.
We did get
Don't
permission.
take away my. This is happening. This time it could have been before my permission. Let my sprite grab an invisible effigy so I can.
Oh yeah,
magically
let's go
use it.
together. Let's go
Yeah,
together. I'll make sure they know
okay.
you're with me.
Mhm.
Let's go see where this is.
Cool. Can I get a card to
We're doing
grab
the
it,
walking.
please?
We're walking.
Yeah, I still want a card. Get it. Give it to me, a card, while you're invisible. I
Karn
want.
is gonna have to do a stealth check to get this to you without people noticing.
Well, I
Just
would at
go
least.
get it.
Okay.
Uh,
11. The thing is, it's invisible. It is invisible.
Okay. Fror walks with you, just chatting the whole way over to the ship that's being used as sleeping quarters. They actually managed to keep it shockingly dark, very dim, blocking up most of the sunlight. Fror, just as the doll falls into your hand, becoming visible, Fror notices. He got a nat 20 on.
Oh, sorry, that
His
was me
perception.
using my wizard powers to make that float. Just showing off for our brand new friend. And I'd
We
like
found
to roll a
it.
performance check. Can I roll
Okay,
performance?
Yeah,
you
performance
know
is
Mage
fine.
Hand.
Well, it
Cole
wasn't
knows
Mage
Mage
Hand. Should I just use Mage Hand? Would that help? Or because I get advantage on performance checks.
Yeah, go ahead and roll performance with advantage.
Oh, please.
Please be better at this than Ada.
Can I use Mage Hand?
I kid you not. It just
Can I use Mage Hand to help? Say like,
that was
Mage
with
Hand.
advantage. That was-
Yeah.
Alright,
So well.
so what happens
wait,
happens.
Okay, actually, never mind.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm over here just holding the effigy, being like, well, looks like we found it. Look at that.
It just appeared in your hand. Let me see
It
if he
is a
understands
magical
what
game
goes
of a
on there.
sorts.
Magic is crazy like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ojun here is an up-close magic specialist.
No, I'm just playing a game, and it's a magical game.
Same thing.
All right. Just get the magic out of here.
Oh yeah, no more magic.
You don't like magical
Keep things
games?
up on the
I
up
thought
and
you'd
up.
be a fan of all sorts.
Magic has its places, but rather get a warning first.
Sorry
Oh.
about that.
Sorry.
To be fair, we didn't really get a warning about when this game started either, so I feel you. I'm gonna try to get this person to think I'm their friend, even though I don't know if they're my friend, because
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to commiserate with them. Like, yeah, we didn't really get a warning about this game. We were kind of just thrown into it, so most of it's been a surprise, really.
Oh yeah, some games are like that.
Right? Is there any other games happening during Drifthall? It's my first one, actually.
Well, Mother Goonbag has a contest that she's planning.
The death game? That doesn't sound like a good one at all, actually. Sounds like a waste of perfectly good clan members.
Well, Uh, one sec, let me double check, make sure I know what their point. I need to double check his opinion about this.
Well, I'm trying to convince him that we're all buddy buddy over here, but not like we have the same opinion
know-
buddy buddy, but like we're all good buddy
Well, I
buddy.
see it. I'm all for fun and games, but now is not the time to be wasting lives. Not over something so trivial.
Agreed.
I agree with that
Agreed.
entirely.
Agreed. Agreed. Does this
Oh,
person like me now?
Joanna, you're muted.
Thank you. I did have a quick question for you. We've kind of been doing the rounds of all the clans and everything, checking everybody out. We heard about some friction between your clan and what was it, Tavar?
Is this about their leader Torkel?
Yeah. What's your side of the story?
Not that we knew that leader
Oh.
personally or anything, so we're all confused.
Well, I only know what I heard from Andvari about when his brother fought him. Andvari says that they found the Tavar raiding another ship. They thought it was a good opportunity to get more resources. The winter's been tight, you know. So he offered just a simple, straight duel, simple contest, no need to waste whole crews on it. And the Tavar fellow won fair and square, and he got sick. That's all I heard about it. And Vari's here if you want to ask him a bit about what went down with his brother. He was on the same mission.
Sure. That'd be good to talk with him about. While we're on our way there.
Yeah, and Vari.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. He's right here.
Yeah, no, he's like really close. He's
My
like, he
bad.
was only like he was like a dozen yards away, like within shouting distance.
Sure.
While he's coming over here, you had a question?
Well, I was kind of wondering, did you hear about what happened to the Orn clan?
Oh yeah, something happened with the volcano.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't just something, because we actually were there, and we found out that it was done through magic. Speaking of nasty magic tricks, somebody from the Luton clan actually caused the entire volcano to explode.
Oh, but that's not very sporting.
No, not
Gotta do
really.
a proper raid.
Mhm.
Do you know who did it?
Yes, we took care of him. But we would like to see if anybody else was responsible, and we'd like to see them held accountable.
We do know the name of the wizard as well as the names of some of the Luton that were there.
Luton, eh? Well, certainly not sporting to attack in such a manner. Well, listen, if you got the evidence, I will certainly listen. It's a big charge. Luton's not a small clan. No match for us, of course, but they got their own strengths. You be careful going up against them, eh? They can hold a grudge.
Certainly.
Yeah, the unfortunate bit is the witnesses who were actually there are not here yet. Might be a few days before they arrive. So we're trying to figure out ways to stall time.
Oh, I see. Well, I will certainly support your efforts in getting an extension on the judgment. Getting a little bit of a delay there. I suppose if you make your case strongly enough to start with before your witnesses arrive, I'm willing to hold my vote until till you get your witnesses.
Appreciate that. We'll see what we can do to help smooth things over between you and the Tavar. We shouldn't be having
Yeah.
infighting amongst ourselves. You know,
Well, and
as I
it's
say that.
quite an accusation that Andvari's brother used poison. Don't use poison. Poison's not sport.
I know,
Well, it
but
seems
have you
to me-
ever heard of anybody getting sick so quickly without outside meddling?
People get sick here and there all the time. Happens plenty.
Have you
Especially
ever
now with food so scarce.
True. Have you ever seen somebody go from healthy to just wasting away in a day or two?
Can't say I have. But then again, I don't entirely know what happened to my birth family. Maybe something similar happened there.
Maybe. Were you found on a Bander ship?
No. No, it was just a long ship, little charger. But I guess they left me alone because I was just a wee little baby. Not a threat. And then a natural hunting vessel found me and took me in. That's the end of that.
Yep.
Now look at me, lineal of the entire clan.
Definitely a bit of a rags to riches story, eh?
Always was a fighter. Invari. You see the same mustache dude from earlier. His mustache is just like really, really long and droopy, kind of like points down past his chin.
Little Fu Manchu.
And then like, yeah, just not quite Fu Manchu, just like sad droopy Viking, like a little bit scruffy on the rest of his face. Very, very shaggy hair on top. Kept fairly short. He's like, yeah, how can I help? These folks want to know about what happened with your brother and Torkel. Oh yeah, that whole dust up. Well, what happened was he challenged him to a duel. It was fair. Both sides saw it. And it was that.
Did your
May I
brother-
insight check?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Can I as well?
Me too.
Yeah, everybody do insight.
Oh, everyone? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. With advantage, my insight
No.
sucks.
Oh,
Odrun and Hap, you're not sure. Ada and Cull, he seems to be hiding something. One of you make an investigation check, with advantage, or you can just keep asking questions.
I'll do investigation.
Yes.
Nice.
Beautiful. You get the feeling you need to, he has something he shouldn't have, and if he's asked about it, he'll crumble like a, like just a, crumble like a leaf? What am I thinking of?
Crumble like a
leaf?
dried
Yeah.
Crumble into dust. A saltine cracker.
Ooh.
And is there, so, as you say, the duel was fair, there were witnesses. Is there any sort of like material evidence that all was fair?
Well, look, I did manage to get a little handful of supplies away from the ship before we were kicked off by the Tavar. I can show you what I have.
Please.
He looks a little bit guiltily at for Longspear because like clearly he wasn't supposed to take loot because they lost fair and square, but it's like he pulls out a fairly small sack of supplies. You notice a few silver Bander coins. There's few random things like candles and bits of rope. But you also see in the sack of stuff you see a small dart. Looks a little bit sticky on one end of it.
What's that?
Cool. You know a bit about herbs and things. Should you mind taking a look at that?
Sure. I can do. Yes, I can do that. Is this typical Bander weaponry? A dart?
Not that I know of.
Odrun, what check would you like to make on this?
What check would I like to make? Oh god.
I was thinking herbalism kit something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
This could be herbalism kit, this could be survival, this could be medicine.
I don't know.
Ooh,
So
I
if
could
do
roll
the herbalism
medicine.
kit, how is that determined?
There's so with herbalism kit you can identify a plant with a DC 10 herbalism kit check. But in this case it doesn't look like a plant, it looks more like a sticky residue.
Could you maybe just help
I'd
Ada?
go more survival. That's probably my
So
best one
you
of all
can-
of them.
Yeah, so you could probably help somebody else who's doing
Mm-hmm.
like survival or medicine or whichever.
Yeah.
I have good medicine.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
You also does this count as a town? So Hap does have advantage on survival, but that's usually when we're like not in a town. I don't know if this counts.
Yeah, this is very much civilization.
Never mind,
This
you don't
is
have
bad.
advantage on survival.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
proficiency with survival.
Yeah, Ada, you smell it and you get hints of things that you recognize as like poisonous herbs, that you've seen in the woods sometimes. You also know that it's an herb that you smelled when you were still living with Bander.
I think that the Bander might be at fault here, actually. I spent some time among the Bander, and this smells of herbs they use that tend to be poisonous. So
That could exonerate Andvari's brother for sure.
might
Can
be
you
a
present?
Bander.
Can you attest to this at the gathering?
We could do that. We could also go speak with the Tavar ahead of time. So maybe you and Berghild could clear the air as a united front at the gathering.
Wouldn't be opposed to that.
All right. What if we arrange a meeting between the two of you, and we could pick kind of a neutral place? You could come to our ship, our boat, ship, boat, whatever.
Give us like a little bit of time.
Well,
Just we
Tomorrow morning
yeah.
would be wonderful.
tomorrow morning.
Well, or things are kind of busy up until the gathering. I mean, it's getting close to the end of the day, and gathering's first thing in the morning. How about this? You just give Berghild a heads up that you have this evidence um, that we are hoping it exonerates us, and we will make sure you get time to voice your evidence.
All right.
Great.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Certainly.
Fantastic. I really appreciate you. I'm so glad you figured that out.
I'm glad
I mean,
that
that's
we were able to.
it's a tricky, sticky mess.
Literally. Well,
Slowly
we've
realizing in
definitely
the
going.
background that when our bodies are switched back, this guy might still come to me for this kind of information.
There's
I'm like,
gonna be a lot of people who might come to
"Shit,
you for information.
Gonna be your best friend.
shit." Like, it's fine with the bear, but like, I don't know about this. He might want to play a game again.
Probably gonna want to play against you again.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, we could
So,
tell him what the game was. Our bodies got swapped. That's why we had to
True,
find the
we
things.
haven't
It's all
told
about
anybody other than the war
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why we told them.
Help.
Let's go. Let's go burn them.
Let's go. Let's go.
No,
burn
Okay, yeah, we gotta go.
not
Please, let's go burn
yet.
them. Please, let's go burn them.
I could do so many cool things. What
Oh,
time
Pull
of day
ones
is
out
it, by
real
the way?
bad.
Okay, I do have a thought though. I know we should maybe go.
Oh.
We have to find Hrolf's. We have to go back to Hrolf's body. I also want to know. Oh, fun. We have to find Hrolf's body, and
Were
I
we
really want
supposed to meet
Meet what?
your ex?
Oh,
Was that today?
technically, yes. I think that was technically today. I wasn't talking about that, but I was going to suggest that maybe we recruit her to watch whatever happens using detect magic to see like if we can figure anything else out about the spell.
Maybe who did it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
that was my hope.
All right.
So maybe we can swing by the
So,
conclave of
can we-
magicians and then go back to the ship.
Sure. We also need to swing by the Tavar and give her the heads up as well.
We'll do that
Okay.
after we get our
I can
bodies
take care
back.
of that. I can go.
Ah,
do
thank you
that
for your
business you.
cat.
Thank you for your cat.
Fair
You're the
cat,
best.
You're the best.
Wonderful.
Thank you. You're a bro.
I'm still nervous around
Audacious.
bear skin wearing weirdo.
Okay.
Something that will actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, that will help in this situation. Volve and the Seer Guard are trusted with chain of custody of evidence. So I was here to witness that that you got this dart. So I
Awesome.
can take it back to the Volve and we can protect it and supervise it until
Thank you.
Please.
the gathering.
Her cat, truly the best
You're
part of the
the
horrible
best.
day. Wonderful.
Wheel and woe always go when there's wheel.
Always
You're the
go where
best for your
there's wheel.
cat.
Agreed.
You know, that
Agreed.
might just become my farewell. Go with the wheel.
Let's please go get our bodies back.
Nobody wants to check Fear Cat to make sure they're not like a weird. No? Okay.
I'm chilling with
Yeah.
Fear Cat.
I'm
So,
okay with it.
No check needed. She's being 100% sincere about this.
Mm.
All right. Let's go
okay.
collect the X.
Oh.
This is gonna be real
Okay.
fun.
Oh god.
Alright.
Okay.
So you pass through the Conclave of Magicians barge.
At some point, Odrin's gonna pull half to the side. Actual half. And so-
Yeah, good luck pulling me. I'm enjoying.
No. I want to know if you would like to help cause a little bit more chaos. Here, all you would have to
This
do.
feels like a trap. This
Nope,
feels
nope,
like a trap.
because I've
This
done
feels like
it
a trap
too.
coming from you.
It's not a trap because I've done it too. So all I want to know is if you feel like causing a little bit of chaos with Ada's ex, is as we're walking at some point around her, just make sure to put your arm around Cole / Ada's body's shoulder. Just do. That's all you gotta do.
Why?
Because it's Ada's ex, and seeing somebody else put their arm around Ada's shoulder is a little bit of revenge against said ex for, almost getting Ada killed.
I mean, sure, but why me? You're in the better looking body.
Because I did
We
it
did
before, and the whole
technically
story of
say
continuity.
How about we do it
we did
together?
technically
Isn't
say
two
that
better than one?
Odrun is not with Ada.
You did, but then I immediately
Through
put my arm
Ragna.
around you as we walked away.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I
mean,
still
we definitely
think
could,
you
but-
would be the more jealous-worthy body here in this situation, but
I'm not gonna argue with you at all. I definitely
Okay,
would agree.
how do you
with
walk into the
But
how do you walk into the conclave?
continuity.
Ada,
With
I'm
no-
gonna let you make the call here.
Oh.
Or actually, no,
Yeah.
Cole, you're in Ada's body, so
Ada Hap is like beelining.
I
I don't know what the
good
rest
luck
of these people are
beelining
doing.
anywhere.
Yeah,
I
Cole-
would like
Cole
to
is also
grab
doing
the
that.
back of my body's shirt, if possible.
What? Hap!
Cole's like going straight for it.
okay.
Like you can't get too far away.
Does anybody
you
put their arm
are...
around Ada's body?
Oh, that will be happening. I just gotta make sure my body doesn't get too far away from me.
Call
first
Ada
as I
Okay.
do this.
doesn't know. Call doesn't know where he's going. Odrun knows where they're going.
He's storming straight forward.
I do. I can kind of help guide. So I'll just kind of, put my hand on her shoulder and kind of guide. Is her their shoulder? And
Okay.
Okay.
So
As soon as I see somebody
Ragna,
Let
looking,
go of me.
see.
Ooh.
Ragna is at the magic items stand, selling wares. Looks up and sees Cole and Ada's body, with Odrun and Cole's body just kind of like leaning on. It's like, oh, Ada. Hey, I got those. Looking at Cole, I got those documents. The references that I said I was gonna get you.
How
Okay.
far away is Ada
Give
Hap?
them to me.
You all arrive just right after that.
Okay, I don't like you.
Great.
Give them to me.
Cool. As that happens, I'm gonna go
Just
up
gonna
and I'm gonna
squeeze a
also
little
put my
harder.
arm around Ada's body and be like, I'll carry them for her. As I hold
I
out
walk
my hands
around
to
the stand.
body.
Uh-huh.
So I have an arm
Ragna.
around Ada's body. I'm holding him and saying, I'll carry those for her.
I am like pulling, because I'm small, I am like pulling on the bottom of her shirt. Hello. Listen to the voice. It's me. There's some fuck shit happening right now.
I
Will you
immediately
come
take
with
up
us,
my
please?
body, I throw my body over the shoulder and just be like, shut up, Hap.
Hap!
Shut up, Hap.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna, and as I'm like pulling
Whoa,
my
put it down,
body
put it
over
down.
my shoulder, I'm just gonna lean
I'm
down
Ada.
and
I'm
whisper
trapped in this
in
bone
Ada's
body.
cold ear, be like, "You got this, Fred," but try to be really quiet about it. So it looks like I'm flirting, as I did. Like, don't listen. I'm trying to like, don't listen to this body, and then walk away with my body.
So you're not Ada.
He's not Ada.
Nope, that's not Ada.
What?
That's not
So
Ada. I
to
don't-
make this happen,
Ooh.
and you're telling me my good work went to shit. I'm over the side fighting
I
with
mean,
my
you look
own
mad
body
enough
for
to
this.
be Ada. Anyway, but the real rage
Do
is
you want me to be
coming from
mad?
so
I'll be
you're
mad. I
you're
heard things.
definitely Ada.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hello. That's Cole.
Ragna,
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I-
give you these files. Yeah.
I'm still holding my body,
Yes,
walking
give
off to
them
the
to me,
side.
thank you.
I was the tree person who was with Ada last time. Ada requests that you come with us for a moment. We have had some magical mishap wonderfulness. Then we would love your
You know anything about Magic Jar? It's terrible. We'd like your help. Thank you.
I don't know what you're talking. You're over my shoulder right
Okay.
now. Walked away.
I'll
I literally
follow you.
dragged
Just
you
tell me
away.
what to do.
Just follow us for now. We're just going back to our ship. We're gonna avoid the loop,
And
so they won't
yeah,
see you with us.
Let's fix that magic jar thing, cause your friend looking at me with your eyes is unnerving me.
You know what? He's intimidating no matter what body he's in, so come on.
No kidding. So as you're rushing your way out of the conclave of magicians, let's see, Odrun, you're kind of like still leaning on Cull in Ada's body, right? Like hand on the shoulder. Odrun, you get a
What's
glimpse
happening now?
of a young musician that's like walking towards the Hallharn ships, just kind of look like, oh,
Why is there like
and just kind of like doing a little sad Charlie Brown walk away.
Wait, what? Are you alright? Oh,
Cool, what's up, Blink?
Wait a minute, what just happened?
what just happened? Did I hurt you?
Okay,
Let's
I
go
promptly
to-
dropped my
let's
body.
go
I'm
back
gonna
to
go
the ship, I
grab
think.
Ada's body. And be
Um,
like, Cole to the side. Cole, what was that? What was that?
I don't want.
So it just says look
There's
like
so much
Odrun and
happening
Ada
right
are off
now.
to the side. Cole, what's going on?
I don't know. There's weird. It's really weird. I
How did you
want
get
to go
back
back to
in
my
our
Do we have to go
bodies?
back to your
Uh,
ship
yeah,
now?
Yeah, I want to go to my body.
That seems
I'll
urgent.
I'll tell you more about it
We need
later.
to find Hrolf.
I
I'll
would
tell you
like
more
to
about it
grapple
later.
Ada's body so that they can't run away. So I can get some answers.
So are you holding on
Hrolf
to
is
Ada's
on your
body
ship.
and holding yourself?
Oh no,
Let's
I
burn 'em, let's
trust
just burn
you because this is more important. I gave you up. Alright, but I am grabbing your body to stop Cole from running away here.
Let's just burn him. Let's burn him.
Well, you sure know how to find the drama.
I'll
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys could
You know,
take
I really
them back to
wouldn't
the
say
ship.
anything like that right now. We're really, none of us are in the mood. If you wouldn't mind.
Oh, Drew, you get
Fair.
her
Um,
back to the ship. I'm gonna figure out which one's Cole. Cole?
You're coming with us because if you
we're
don't,
going-
someone
we're
will
going to the
die.
ship.
How many hours until we die?
Hap, I swear to
We're
God, I'm
burning
in your
'em!
body right now. I will jump in this water so that you are wet.
It's like less than an hour now.
I've been wet
Let's just burn him.
before.
Let's just burn him.
Wait, less than an hour? Where did the time go?
Burn him. Burn him,
We
please.
have to go. We've been doing shit all day
Chess
long.
games and all this other stuff. That's what's been where it's gone. Come on. We need to go burn ourselves in effigy.
Okay. So you all get back to your ship where there's Hrolf's body waiting for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we burn him?
Okay.
Rogna, we have to
Alright.
burn all of these things. Please do detect
Uh-huh.
magic while it's happening. I want to know what the fuck is going on here.
Got it. On. Okay.
Call whatever it is. I'm
Um,
sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything. It's fine.
Thank you did this, Ojo.
I feel like I did something.
You didn't do anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
I wanted to be a tree for
you-
a little bit long.
You get a small metal bowl together. You start a small fire in it, and all at once, you drop the dolls in. And in the blink of an eye, you are all back to yourselves.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God.
thank
Thank the stone court. Can I run away?
No, I immediately
Before
pounced
Hap
on
gets
Cole.
me.
No, I'm pouncing on you. I'm faster than you.
Yeah,
Can't
you're
get away.
not stronger anymore.
But I am
Yes.
faster. That's all that matters.
We need to unpack all this shit. Don't run away.
No, I want to figure out what's going on with Cole. Crack out your own love life.
Call us whatever call is going.
Love life.
Ah! Oh, what a weird dream I just had. Oh, I'm finally awake now. Okay.
Oh, what dream did you have?
Yeah, where were you,
Oh,
Hrolf?
well, I was surrounded by duplicates of Goonbarg, and some of them were very, very nice, and some of them were very not nice at all.
Oh,
No,
And then
no.
there
I
was
don't,
this.
I don't know if I want to hear this dream.
Oh.
Ugh.
And then this random like little tiny garden snake came up and it's like, it's okay, it's all part of the game. Don't you want a little bit of mischief in your life? And I don't know, I just didn't really know what to do with that. And I feel like for a little bit I thought I heard the marketplace for a bit, but it was like very, very weird. Anyway, I'm awake now, right?
Yeah, you're
Could
awake.
you describe what the snake looked like, please, in vivid detail?
Yeah, so it was a It looked like just a little garden snake. It had but teeny tiny little fangs. I don't know. I guess it looked a
Color
little
its
bit
eyes.
like your, huh?
Color its eyes.
Dungeon Master's
Like
trying to
really
remember what
bright
color
yellow.
I said.
Really,
Yes,
really bright
yes.
yellow.
Yeah, actually, very, very vibrantly yellow.
Shit.
Are you telling me that this was your snake?
I think I did this. I don't know how I did this, but I think I did this. Fuck.
Fuck! What? Hrolf, just
Yeah,
so
Well,
you
now
snakes
hold
are
can't be
on a
aware,
touched
second.
either.
just so you're
There's
aware,
no
Hrolf,
way you did this.
you've missed a day. Um,
Okay.
we were all under a spell called Magic Jar,
Bad spell.
and all of us but you were in each other's bodies.
And it really was just a fucking game.
It really was a game.
Yeah,
Well, that was
totally
not
explain
particularly
that to
fun.
Hrolf.
No.
I agree.
No, we will never tell Rolf what actually happened.
No.
Ever.
I am literally clinging to Cole as hard as I can at the moment. Literally as hard as I can. Cole, you want to explain to me who was that? I don't actually know if I met this person because this person was when you were being sneaky.
You were being sneaky.
Yeah.
Cole was being sneaky too.
Not really.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me. You suck at it.
We all saw you freak out.
So,
a
If
little bit.
you, I'm literally holding Cole like, if you don't tell me, I will track them down and have them tell me what's going on.
You quite
Did they hurt
literally
you?
clapped
As-
your own
We need
hands.
revenge.
as you two keep bickering, we can come back to that soon enough. Ada, Ragna's like, okay, so you're you now?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, takes the dossier from Hap. It's like, I'm gonna go over this with
Yes,
you in a
keep
minute.
punching me. Thank you.
But yeah, but just so you know, that was not your magic. Like whatever that was did not come from you.
What did it look
specifically.
like?
It looked very chaotic, primal. You know, like what the dreamers often find. You know.
Yeah. Great. Wonderful. Good to know.
I hope that's
Uh,
helpful information.
Any information's helpful at this point.
Oh, by the way, Ada, the second you were back in your body, you heard, oh, thank goodness, I couldn't stand one more second with that awful, awful mind that is relentless. I do not know how you stand it. Thank you for getting back, Adela. I could not believe that was just the worst. I couldn't. So glad to have you back, Adela. Oh my goodness, you would not believe.
Maybe he'll actually be helpful now.
And that's actually where we're gonna
Anytime.
leave off tonight.
I would just threaten him to give the ring back to Cole.
All right. So we're gonna leave off there. We will pick up right where we left off next time. Figure punchline is just as good as cliffhanger, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Valid.
So yep, check out our latest episodes streamed on Twitch Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. All of our backlog of episodes, if you want to catch up on this whole Freaky Friday situation that started last week, all of our previous episodes are up on YouTube. The account name is the same. But yeah, definitely watch it. I'm sort of figuring out TikTok, so maybe follow me if that continues to exist.
You're figuring it out in time for it to be banned.
Yeah, I know. Like that tracks. So we will see what these newly restored heroes get up to next time. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. Skål.